How's it going, y'all? How's it going, y'all? Hope all y'all doing well today. Today is episode 8 of my Minecraft Let's Play live stream series, and today I am going to be defeating the Ender Dragon for the very first time in survival, which as a whole I am both very excited and very nervous to do, because if I get kicked into the end, if I die, it's all over, and I've got to start again and go after the Ender Dragon again, and I have not prepared any secondary gear for a second expedition into the end, so I'm really hoping that we kill the Ender Dragon first try. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit nervous for this experience, but thankfully, I am going to give myself some time to prepare. My initial plan for this live stream was to start it around 7:30 EST in the evening. But I was sitting here and I was like, you know what? I want to give myself some time to prepare, to kind of let my nerves go down just a little bit. And so as such, for the next 45 or so minutes up until 7:30 p.m. EST, I am just going to be chilling, chatting, answering any questions that y'all have, and maybe pouring myself up a drink in a little bit as well. That's the plan, at least. Hope all y'all are having an amazing one. Appreciate y'all stopping by, and hope y'all are looking forward to seeing the Ender Dragon fight. I know I'm looking forward to it myself, that is for sure. What am I going to be drinking tonight? I haven't poured up anything quite yet, but my plan is to have a bourbon highball made with some Evan Williams White Label Bottled in Bond bourbon, which I've tried before and which I recently bought a new bottle of, and which I am enjoying quite a bit. I will acknowledge it is a solid bourbon to make a highball with, I will admit, even though it has a 50% ABV, usually most of the time. Lower proof, lower ABV whiskeys tend to make better highballs, I'll acknowledge, just because they tend to be a little bit smoother. But even though this one has a higher ABV, it's still so smooth that it makes a fantastic highball. Absolutely no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. Get ready for the live stream of the century. Hey, yo, appreciate the kind words, Mr. Doc Joffrey. Appreciate you stopping by, my man, and I know I'm looking forward to it myself, that is for sure. Smoking that Ender Dragon pack on God. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. We about to smoke that Ender Dragon, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Dunhill Fine Cut versus Marlboro Gold. Dunhill Fine Cut Blacks. Just no comparison. They're Dunhill Fine Cut Blacks kind of thing. They're not the greatest cigarettes in the world. I've tried them. They're not my favorites by any means, but they certainly are better than the Marlboro Golds, if you ask me. Have I tried Golden Virginia Rolling Tobacco? I have not tried Golden Virginia Rolling Tobacco. I've tried Amber Leaf, which is the main competitor to it, and I think I do maybe have some Golden Virginia that I am going to be reviewing in the future. Could be wrong. I've got a bunch of stuff to review, and I've forgotten exactly what I have to review to some extent, as I don't have everything in front of me right now. But I am looking forward to making a Golden Virginia review whenever it comes up as an opportunity to make a review about in the future. Looking forward to trying that, I will acknowledge. Favorite beer? I actually don't drink pretty much any beer most of the time. I have allergies, so I can't normally drink beer. However, I have previously tried the Kirin no Togoshi, which is a beer, quote-unquote. It's made with, I think it's soy protein, and then flavored with hops, so it's supposed to taste like a cheap beer, and it is a cheap beer, and I can drink it because it's gluten-free. And it was made not with the intention of being gluten-free, but instead with the intention of being able to be a part of a lower tax bracket in Japan, which is very interesting. It's pretty interesting to me to see the different tax brackets for different beer or alcohol in general, along with tobacco products as well. Like, there used to be a tax bracket in Japan that allowed cigarettes that were made with lower quality tobacco to actually be taxed at a lower rate, and hence they could just be innately cheaper than every other single pack on the market. The Kirin no Togoshi beer is kind of in that same area, idea-wise. The tax bracket it's in is a tax bracket for low malt beer. And instead of making their beer low malt, they decided to make it no malt. and so as such I can drink it, and it is pretty cheap because it is in that lower tax bracket, which is pretty interesting, I'll acknowledge. Am I intolerant or do I have celiacs? I've actually never been tested. All I know is that it messes me up to the fullest degree, and so as such I've been gluten-free for over 10 years now. I have never been tested for intolerance or for celiacs or anything like that. I know another one of my family members has been tested, and it came back with some response saying you can't have gluten, but whether it was intolerance or celiacs, I can't remember as of this moment in time. But all I know is that it bothers me, and I am not willing to go anywhere near it because I will feel like hell for quite a long time. How's the whip doing? It's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. Certainly can't complain. The Mercedes is doing quite good. I do need to replace the glow plugs, but I've got some Bosch glow plugs that I bought a little bit ago. Let me just make sure this doesn't have any shipping information on the bag or anything like that. I don't want to dox myself by accident. That would suck. But yeah, I've got some Bosch glow plugs that I just need to put into it. And after that, I'll be all good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glow plugs because, of course, my Mercedes is a 5-cylinder. One of the reasons I love it, 5 cylinders are super cool, super unique in my personal opinion. But I need to replace the glow plugs. On cold days, it's not really liking to start very well, and I kind of have to hold the throttle for a little bit until it gets warmed up. Otherwise, it'll stutter and die. Other than that, though, it's running great, running well. I think I got to pump the tires up because they're a bit low right now. We've been fluctuating in my area between hot and cold weather, so at night it'll get a bit low, and, well, that's just what happens with car tires and whatnot. They get a bit low once it starts getting hot and cold, hot and cold, hot and cold. So I just got to pump them up. But other than that, it's running well, doing well. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. That is for sure. I do got to wash it sometime soon. It's gotten a little bit dirty. I'm not going to lie, y'all. But hey, it's running well. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Have I ever tried any beer/cider originating from South Africa? There's not really a lot of South African alcohol available in the United States, at least in my local area. I'm sure there's a couple South African wines available, but that would really be it. I've never tried any South African alcohol in general, but I do think it might be interesting to try a South African wine sometime in the future and to give it a go and see how it is. I figure South Africa probably has some wine-growing regions, if I had to guess. It's a pretty big country after all, so yeah, gotta find out how South African wine is for the first time eventually. Am I growing out my hair? I am not, no. I've just got it at like this level right now, and I'll probably get a buzz cut before it gets too much more cold, just so I'm not getting my hair cut in the middle of the winter and my head is freezing because I got a buzz cut in mid-January or something like that kind of thing. But no, I've just got my hair just at kind of a little bit of an area where it's just kind of like, okay, it's long enough where I don't feel like I need to get a haircut, but it's short enough where it's not getting in my eyes where I feel like I need to get a haircut. Because once my hair starts getting in my eyes or starts just being annoying, I tend to get a haircut. And it's not quite at that level yet, so I'm just waiting a little bit more to get a haircut. If I had a cigarette company, what would I name it? Jonestown Cigarettes. Jonestown Cigarettes. Is the name of that a reference to Jim Jones and the Kool-Aid Man? No. It's a reference to my last name and nothing else. For legal reasons, my lawyer has advised me to say that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But, yeah, Jonestown Cigarettes. That's probably what I would name my cigarette company. Is Bosch common in the United States? Always nice to see the home team represented. I'm not insanely sure, I'll acknowledge. I'm not terribly sure just how common Bosch is in the United States. For a lot of like American cars, I would say probably not insanely common by any means, and same for like Japanese cars like Toyotas and Hondas and stuff like that. But if you've got a BMW or a Mercedes or something along those lines, I figure a lot of Bosch parts probably work pretty well with those cars. And so as such, I'm thinking that Bosch is probably common for Euro cars, but probably not for like American cars and Japanese cars. I could be wrong. I don't really know a lot about Bosch as a company, nor am I a mechanic by any means. So I don't really know how common the brand is in the United States truly, but what I do know is that for my car, my 1985 Mercedes-Benz W123 Turbo Diesel sedan, that Bosch parts do tend to work pretty well with it, and so as such, that tends to be what I go for, because I know it's a quality brand, and I want a quality product for my quality car. What can I say? what did I get up to today? Not too much, I'll acknowledge. I woke up, I ate some breakfast, smoked a cigarette, dropped my brother off at work because they still haven't learned how to drive. Nerd. What a nerd. They needed a ride to work today, so I gave them a ride to work. And then I pretty much came back here and eat some more food. Had another little bit of a smoke, and then had another little bit of a smoke, and then drank some water. I think I watched a YouTube video, and now I'm here. Yeah. No complaints on my behalf. My brother is a nerd, though. They don't know how to drive yet. I don't know how they don't know how to drive yet, but they are a nerd. I will absolutely talk smack about my brother. I will absolutely do that. Have I ever visited a maid cafe? I actually haven't. I've been to Japan twice, and I still haven't visited a maid cafe. I was thinking about doing it when I was in Japan this time around, but I was just like, I don't know. Personally, I just want good food, and I do think it would be amusing to go to a maid cafe, but I don't know. I was... Alright, I'll just say it straight up. I was a bit nervous to go to a maid cafe by myself. I'm not even going to give excuses. I was just too nervous to go to a maid cafe by myself. Women scare me. That's what I'm saying. But, but I do need to go to a maid cafe eventually. It sounds like an interesting experience to have, without a doubt. And it's an experience that I think is definitely worth having eventually. It's just an experience I haven't quite had yet, that is for sure. Although, if there was a maid cafe that allowed smoking inside and I could take a cigar and smoke a cigar while getting my drinks poured by a maid, I absolutely probably would have already gone to that maid cafe. But I don't know of any maid cafes that allow smoking inside, nor do I know of any maid cafes that are like open bar. It's probably for a reason, honestly, and I absolutely understand why they don't have that, because it's probably a good idea to not have that, honestly, but either way, that would still be based as hell. Imagine walking into a bar and the bartender is an anime maid. I'm just saying. Have I ever watched or read Akiba Maid War? I watched like the first 3 episodes, and then I was like, holy fuck, this is disgusting. Oh my god, this is gruesome. I was like, Jesus Christ. And I just had to put it down, and I haven't picked it back up. I know it's supposed to be a really good show, and I did enjoy the 3 episodes I watched, because it is a very well-produced show, but it's just like, oh my fucking god, this is like fucked up in the most ridiculous way possible. It's so fucking violent. In like the most grotesque ways possible. Like, I don't mind violence in anime. In fact, I quite enjoy violence in anime. Like, Hellsing Ultimate is ultra violent, but the violence is like so stupid that you can kind of ignore the violence, kind of thing. But Akiba Maid War is just like grotesque violence. It's like, holy crap, that's wild. I'm not sure, or I got my words jumbled up. I'm just kind of like, damn, that's just grotesque. I don't want to see that. I need to watch it eventually, but I haven't done that yet. But it is super violent, without a doubt. Can I smoke a cigarette next to a cat? I've actually got a video I posted a little while ago where I was smoking a cigarette very close to a cat. I wasn't like actually like next to the cat, but there was a cat like probably like a couple feet away from me. It was a video titled "Smoking a Cigarette" with an oceanfront view, and then in parentheses clickbait. And that's the video title. I was in Fukuoka at a park, and I smoked a cigarette at that park, and I sat down, and like on the other side of the bench, there was a cat right there. So I might have not been directly next to the cat, but I was pretty close to it, I'll acknowledge. What are my favorite cigars? And you're asking if I've ever had a chocolate-flavored cigar. I might have had a chocolate-flavored cigar. I am not able to remember as this moment in time. I don't smoke a lot of flavored cigars these days, and I have had a chocolate-flavored backwoods. I'm going to assume that's not what you're referring to, though. I have had cigars that do taste like chocolate, though, but actually calling them chocolate-flavored, I wouldn't say is right. When I think chocolate-flavored, I think that there's some sort of flavoring added to the cigar that makes it chocolate-flavored, rather than the tobacco itself just naturally tasting like chocolate when it's smoked, which some tobacco does. That's burley tobacco. It tends to do that quite a bit. I have had some cigars that do taste like chocolate though, and I'd have to say probably my three favorite cigars at this moment in time are probably I'm gonna have to say Drew Estate Liga Privada. Then after that, probably the Arturo Fuente Hemingway Signature, and then probably the Factory Smokes Maduro Churchill. And I found more so than not, Maduros have a more chocolatey flavor to them than not. I would have to say the Factory Smokes Maduro Churchill. It's like a $3 cigar, but you do get a little bit of a chocolatey flavor in there without a doubt, not going to lie. Other cigars that have a chocolatey flavor to them. The Arturo Fuente Hemingway Signature, it's got that of a sort of like, almost sort of like s'mores, like sort of farmyard flavor, which is very unique, very interesting. It's got a very earthy flavor to it, but it almost tastes like s'mores, and so of course there's a little bit of chocolate in there as well, but it's more graham cracker centric than anything. Other than that, none are coming to my head at this point in time. I'm trying to think of one. I am just having a complete brain fart. A cigar that tastes like chocolate is not something I'm having come to my head right now, but those are some of the cigars that I really enjoy. Have I ever tried the Cohiba Blue? I have tried a Cohiba cigar from the United States previously. I think the Cohiba branded cigars that are sold in the United States are made in the DR, if I remember correctly, the Dominican Republic. I don't know if it was the Blue I tried. I've only ever tried one of them, but I have tried a Cohiba branded American market cigar previously. And if you'd like to check out that review, I do recommend you do so, of course. Flavored cigarettes are banned in many European countries, except for Switzerland. Yes, sir. Based. But the only reason they're not banned in Switzerland is literally just because Switzerland is not part of the EU. Because it's an EU-wide ban, and it's kind of whack, frankly put. But I'm like, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Have I ever seen Azumanga Daioh before? I have. Azumanga Daioh is a classic slice-of-life anime, and it's pretty dang good. It is absolutely without a doubt a classic, just like Lucky Star is, just like Hidamari Sketch is. In my opinion, Hidamari Sketch is a classic, and I personally think Hidamari Sketch is massively underrated. I mean, like, Azumanga Daioh is a fantastic anime, and I think it deserves the recognition it's getting. And same with Lucky Star. It's a fantastic anime, and it deserves the recognition it's getting. But really, one anime that I really think deserves more attention, that is in the same vein as both of those, but is different, is Hidamari Sketch. It's about an art school and the students going to the art school who live right across the street in like an apartment complex, and it goes through their journey of going through the years at the art school, and it's got a very unique style to it. There's like 3 seasons, a couple OVAs. There's a lot of content to watch. Was originally written. It was originally a manga that was written by the same person who did the character designs for Madoka Magica, kind of thing. And frankly put, the directorial style is really interesting because they had almost no budget, to my understanding, for the first season of Hidamari Sketch. So the budget was super bare bones. And with a lot of low budget anime, you see corners getting cut in ways that really are just so obvious to the viewer, because it's just kind of like, man, they could have totally done that, but why are they just doing slide screen fights instead, kind of thing. Of course, Hidamari Sketch is a slice of life. There's no fights going on or anything like that. But the corner cutting is done so naturally that it almost becomes some part of the personality of the anime. And even in the later seasons, when they had a bigger budget, they keep that same style going because it is what the anime is, and it fits so well. Absolutely an underrated anime, and one that I think is worth watching if you've enjoyed Azumanga Daioh and Lucky Star, without a doubt. Nishijo, also absolutely goated, but a little bit of a different style of slice of life. Smoking in the Swiss Alps would be a crazy thumbnail? Nah, for real. Absolutely it would be. Have I ever tried Partagas Cigarellos? I have not. I've tried a Partagas cigar before. Got a video on it up if you are interested, but I've never tried a Partagas Cigarello. What bothers me the most is the photo markings on parcels in the EU. You can barely see the producer logo. Yeah, sadly, with the plain packaging and with the warnings and stuff like that kind of thing, it really is a bit much. Especially in countries like France or the UK or Ireland, where it's got plain packaging, so there is no recognizable design to it. Even if the Marlboro ribbon is really small and most of the 80% of the front of the packaging is warning label, you can still see the Marlboro ribbon at the bottom of it to know exactly what you're looking at. But with plain packaging, you can't. It's whack. I'm not a fan, frankly put. I'm not a fan. Also, menthol ban in EU sucks donkey balls. No, I might not be a menthol cigarette smoker. However, I am not for menthol bans. I believe menthol bans are whack, not cool, and I think they absolutely suck without a doubt. And it's pretty whack they got that going on in the EU overall as well. GelZISB. You're just saying, I haven't done a smoking and driving video yet. What do I think? I've actually done a smoking and driving video before. I think it's titled Smoking a Cigarette While Driving My 1980s Diesel Mercedes, I think is the title of the video. I've got that video up. Highly recommend it, of course. Now, actually, I don't tend to smoke and drive a lot. I am somebody that when I'm driving, I tend to ultra focus on the driving itself. And if I've got music in the background, then that's one thing because I'm just listening to it. But smoking a cigarette, I've got something in my hand. I've got to take my hand off the steering wheel to light my cigarette, to hit my cigarette. And then I've got to deal with ash going everywhere as well, kind of thing. So I've got to make sure I tap ash into my ashtray because I don't want ash all over the inside of my car. Due to all of those factors, I don't actually tend to smoke in my car all that much while it's moving, at least. When it's not moving, I've got no issue with it. But when it is moving, I do not tend to really smoke and drive. I'll acknowledge I don't tend to smoke in my car while it's moving. And the reason for that is just because it distracts me a little bit. Now, if I'm on the highway and I want to smoke, honestly, what I do, rather than lighting up a normal cigarette, what I have instead is a heat not burn cigarette from either my IQOS Illuma 1 or Glow Hyper Plus or from my Plume X. Now, none of those devices are available in the United States at this point in time, sadly, but I do still have a bunch of heat not burn cigarettes left from both my last trip to Japan and from my first trip to Japan like 2 years ago. So anytime I'm like doing a road trip or something like that and I want to smoke while I'm driving down the highway, rather than lighting up a cigarette, I tend to actually go for a heat not burn cigarette instead because all I've got to do is put it in the device, start the device up, and just puff away. I don't have to worry about the ash going everywhere. It also smells up the interior of my car less, if that's something you care about, and I just personally find them to be so much easier to handle when I'm driving, just because I don't have the thing in the back of my head going, if I drop this on the floor, my car is going to catch on fire because it's from the 1980s and there are no fire-resistant materials in my car at all. It is designed to burn. So, I do tend to use a lot of heat not burn cigarettes when I'm on road trips, without a doubt. And it really is a shame they're not available in the United States. Honestly, I'd love to see IQOS or Glow or Plume be available in the United States, not because it's something I'd use all the time, but just because it's something I like having in my car to
Undoing Ruin donated $33.33. 3 easy payments of 11.11. Here's to the third trip to Japan.
Crap. Thank you so much for the dono, Mr. Undoing Ruin. Mr. Undoing Ruin, thank you so much for the dono, my man. Holy crap. $33.33. Oh my goodness. You just wrote 3 easy payments of $11.11. Here's to the third trip to Japan. Yo, thank you so much for the dono, Mr. Undoing Ruin. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day, my man. And I'll be sure to invest your donation into another trip to Japan in the future. Not sure when the next time I'm going to be going to Japan is. I've got some other countries I want to hit up beforehand, before I go back, but I am planning on going back to Japan sometime again in the future. Not sure when yet, might be a couple years, but I am looking forward to going back whenever the opportunity occurs and whenever I want to go back. So I'll be sure to use your dono for that when the time comes. Thank you so much for the donation, Mr. Undoing Ruin. Appreciate the $33.33. My goodness, my man, my goodness. Appreciate the equivalent of 3 packs of American Spirit Blacks. Appreciate the support, my man. Yes, sir. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having an amazing one as a whole. Appreciate you stopping by and appreciate the dono. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Is it going to be my first time killing the dragon? It is. It is going to be my first time killing the dragon. in survival at least. I can't remember, but I have the gut feeling that I have defeated the Ender Dragon in creative once. And I think it was right around when the Ender Dragon originally came out. Which was, the official release, 1.0, I want to say. I want to say I've probably defeated the Ender Dragon in creative before. But I know for a fact I have never, ever, ever defeated the Ender Dragon in survival. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not going to lie, y'all. A little bit nervous to defeat the Ender Dragon. I'm not going to lie. End time, baby. Hey, we're going to be getting to the end in a little bit. I'm going to be starting Minecraft in around about 28 minutes. I was originally planning on starting the stream at 7:30. So since I decided to start the stream early, I'm just chatting for a little bit, and I'm going to start actually playing Minecraft and defeating the Ender Dragon around 7:30 is my plan. I think my plan right now though, is to get myself a drink mixed up in a minute. But before that, I see a mention. I see a comment from Mr. Henji H. Have I ever seen Trigun, old one or new one? Both are really good. I prefer the older one, but you have to see it. I have seen Trigun before. I really enjoyed Trigun. And the one I've watched is the older one. I think it was from the 90s, right? Absolutely insanely good anime. Fucking fantastic. Very close to being in my top 10. It is without a doubt in my top 20. Now, I haven't seen Trigun Stampede. I haven't seen the new version of Trigun, but apparently they're coming out with a second season sometime soon. And I heard really good things about it from friends that have watched Trigun Stampede. And so as such, I am thinking I might watch Trigun Stampede. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I was kind of thrown off when they first announced Trigun Stampede, and I was just kind of like, man, like Trigun, like the OG, it is so good. There's no reason to do it again, kind of thing. That was my thought process. Because I watched Trigun Stampede a couple years ago, I watched the original Trigun a couple years ago before before Trigun Stampede came out. Get my words a little bit jumbled up, but y'all know what I'm saying. And I found the original to be so good, I was just like, why remake a masterpiece kind of thing? It's kind of like my opinion on Disney remaking The Lion King. It's like The Lion King is already a masterpiece. Why would you remake it kind of thing? And I swear if Disney ever remakes The Rescuers, bro, we gonna have some beef. That's what I'm saying, because The Rescuers is the best Disney movie ever made. I don't normally care for Disney movies, but The Rescuers is, like, so good. But what was I about to say? The vibes are just there with that movie. I got on a sidetrack, though. But, Trigun, the original, is really, really, really good. I really enjoyed Trigun. And while I was initially of the opinion, like, why are they remaking Trigun kind of thing? Since it came out, since Trigun Stampede released, I've heard more and more about it not really truly being a remake, but it kind of being a different telling of the story. And I've heard more and more that it's a great show. And so as such, I'm thinking, I might have to watch the first season of it before the second season releases. That might have to be what I do, low-key. Might have to do it, not gonna lie. Rescuers is peak. It's so good. It's absolutely fantastic. Like, I cannot think of a single other Disney movie that even compares, frankly put. That is like my childhood Disney movie. That and 101 Dalmatians, also goated. Other than that, like, I'm not really much of a Disney movie person. But Rescuers is, like, fucking fantastic. It's so good. When am I hopping on Minecraft? It's going to be 15 minutes. 7:30 is when I'm starting Minecraft. Sake highball. I should try a sake highball eventually. I actually haven't ever tried a sake highball. That would be interesting. I'd have to find, like, a really high ABV sake to do a highball with, low-key, because... like, sake is only like 12 to 15%, maybe 16% for a higher end one, but I'd have to find like a 25% sake. Because if I water it down with water to make a highball. I mean, like, it would really, in reality, only be like 6-7%. So, yeah. Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and get a drink mixed up. Because, I'm wanting some alcohol before the Ender Dragon fight. You know, my nerves are still up. I need some alcohol to calm my nerves. So I've got some Evan Williams Bottled in Bond White Label Bourbon with me today. 100 proof. And I've also got myself some lemon-flavored carbonated water from Wegmans. And let's go and pour in some bourbon. 6-7, haha, so funny. I find, honestly, I see so many comments about the 6-7, like, numbers mean, and I see comments about going, oh my god, it's so funny, and then, like, the exact opposite side are, this shit is not funny at all. And I'm just kind of like, bro, when I was in high school, we just kept saying 69 and laughing our asses off. We'd say 420 and laugh even harder, and then somebody would finish it off with 9/11, and we'd be like, holy fucking shit, that's a knee slapper. 6-7, there's no meaning behind it. From the research I've done, there's no meaning behind the number 6-7. There's no reason for it to be funny. But due to the lack of reason, due to the lack of any significance behind the number 67, it's funny because we have forced it to be funny, which is then making it be funny out of irony because it's so unfunny, it's funny. 6-7 is actually a pretty fucking funny meme in my opinion, just because it's so fucking meta, it's actually hilarious. And while I don't really keep up with memes nearly as much as I used to, it is the one meme that these days I'm kind of like... Yeah, I think it's pretty fucking funny. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. But yeah, no complaints on my behalf. Never heard it explained better. Well put. Hey, I'm glad to hear I could put it well. I'm glad to hear I could put it well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the kind words. Yo, appreciate the Prime sub, Zaruru. Appreciate the Prime sub, my man. You've been having a Prime sub for the last 6 months, my man. Yo, appreciate your continued support. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you stopping by. And appreciate the Prime sub, my man. Zaruru, shout out, my man. Appreciate the Prime sub. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get my drink going, y'all. I think I'm going to go with that much bourbon for my first one. Like, I'll acknowledge, I'm like, I don't really get a lot of the modern memes like Skibbity or Riz or the Costco guys. I don't really get a lot of that. I just haven't kept up enough with the memes to really understand it, frankly put. But when I heard about the number 67, I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, it's just like the modern equivalent of like 69 or 420 or, well, 9/11, something like that. Or any other funny number. 21! What's 9 plus 10? 21! Oh my god! I think that's really the right way of putting it. 67 is just the modern version of 21. 21, yeah, there's a funny joke behind it because, like, in the clip, the kid's like, what's 9 plus 10? 21. Yeah, there's that funny thing, but in reality, 21 is just a number. It's not like 69, which is a reference to a sex position, or 420, which is a reference to weed, or 9/11, which is a reference to 9/11. It's just a number that has been forced to be funny, and that's exactly what 6-7 is. And I just think it's the modern version of 21, frankly put. And I think it's honestly pretty fucking funny. 21 is one of the OG memes. Oh no, I'm hearing 21 is one of the OG memes. My man, I'm getting old. Oh man, y'all remember Ugandan Knuckles? Do you know the way? Oh man. That shit funny, bro. Let's take my first sip of alcohol of today's stream and let's get drinking, y'all. 21. Ooh, very nice, very smooth. Cheers, y'all. Is it cold? It is cold. My lemon-flavored carbonated water was sitting in the fridge before I got it out to put on the floor to drink during this live streaming. So it's still pretty cold. Don't have any ice or anything like that, but it is Still cold because it was in the refrigerator nonetheless. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're laughing at E with Lord Farquaad replaced with Markiplier. This brain rot shit isn't new. Not for real. For real. People be talking about how brain rot is, like, getting crazy and shit like that. And I think it has changed. I do think brain rot has changed a good amount. I mean, like, what brain rot used to be was on Reddit, and it was just, like, still image brain rot kind of thing. Or maybe there would be a 7-second Vine or something like that, and that would be brain rot. But the modern brain rot, it's all TikTok. And so I think it's got a bad rep from people that are not using TikTok, to say it frankly, just because they're not using TikTok. But if you're there, if you're in the moment and you're on the platform it's being promoted on, then it makes so much sense. But if you're not there, you're not going to get it kind of thing. If you weren't on Reddit in 2019 for Ugandan Knuckles, are you really going to understand the Ugandan Knuckles meme? Probably not, no. But people who are there get it, kind of thing. MLG YouTube poop vids peak brain rot. No, I'm not going to lie. I'm like, yeah, YouTube poop is brain rot, and it has been brain rot ever since it came about. Absolutely. And, I mean, like, the E with Lord Farquaad replaced with Markiplier. Those are still so funny just because I'm like, yo, Markiplier kind of does look like Farquaad in those memes. And then we've got, like, I mean, like, my name Jeff. That's brain rot right there. Yeah. There's a lot of brain rot, and it's just changed slightly. And the people who used to register brain rot just aren't registering modern brain rot, so there's a lot of speaking out about it. But brain rot is brain rot, and that's just the fact of the matter. Just because I don't understand brain rot these days, I don't get skibbity riz, I don't get skibbity toilet. I don't understand it, frankly put. I don't. But just because I don't understand that brain rot doesn't mean it's any less funny to the people who do understand it. And there was certainly a lot of brain rot that I know that other people did not find funny at the time. And I think it's too funny. I think it's too funny. I think it's pretty amusing. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. It's spread, in your opinion? I don't think brain rot has really spread. I actually don't think it really has. I think it's just as prolific as it was. It just appears that it's spread because it's harder to avoid it now, I think is really the right way of putting it. And that has to do with how the algorithms are in comparison to, like, let's say 2016, even through 2019, 2020. I mean, like, 2016 through 2020, and I'm just using this time frame as an example, just because that's when a lot of the memes that I really knew a lot about came about. But, of course, there have been plenty of memes before that, way before that, even before the internet became a thing. But in that era, a lot of the memes, they came from Reddit. And if you never looked at the homepage of Reddit, which just forces stuff at you, you would never see the memes. And there's a lot of people out there who never look at the homepage of Reddit. But with TikTok, there's two pages. There's your followers page and your For You page. And the vast majority of people, 80 to 85 to 90% of people, only ever look at their For You page. And the For You page will shove everything at you. It'll shove stuff it thinks you like at you mostly, but every once in a while it'll try something different to see if it can poke and prod and see if it can get you to find something else you like, to keep you on the platform for longer. And due to the fact that that type of algorithm has become more commonplace. I mean, like, we see that with YouTube Shorts. We see that with, of course, as said, TikTok. But we're also starting to see that with other platforms as well, kind of thing. And due to the fact that that type of algorithm where it just shoves stuff at you has become more commonplace, brain rot and memes in general have become seen by many more people than the original demographic that was seeing memes back in, like, let's say 2016 to 2020. I say back in 20, it's only been 5 years. But I really do think it's just the change in algorithm that has really made brain rot spread. Even though it hasn't really spread, it's just become more seen. It hasn't even become more prolific. It's just become more seen because the algorithm is shoving stuff to you rather than you having to look for it. That's kind of my take. I don't know. That's kind of my take. I think the term brain rot has been coined since the 60s, way earlier than you'd think. I believe so, yeah. I'm like, the word meme has been coined for decades now. It was a thing even before the internet. But I don't know, that's kind of my take. I might be thinking too much about it, but that is kind of my take nonetheless. Have I ever read manga? I have read manga before, but I'm not a prolific manga reader by any means. The only manga I've actually read any large amount of is Akira, and that's because I own the first Akira book. Let me grab it real quick. It's right over here. Let me grab my Akira book just real quick. And that's really good. I need to buy the other books, but they're like damn expensive. But I want to buy the other Akira books to, be able to finish reading Akira, because the movie Akira, which is fantastic, doesn't actually cover the entire story of Akira, the manga, but super good, absolutely fantastic, absolutely love it, just absolute gas, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Fantastic manga. And while I have not really read a lot of manga, I do want to. There's a couple manga that I'm very interested in reading. I'd have to say Yotsuba is one of them, from the same creator as Azumanga Daioh. I mean, like, it's only one of the highest regarded manga of all time. Frieren Beyond Journey's End, I'd love to read the manga. I think Girl's Last Tour, that's definitely a manga I want to read as well. And while I don't really read, nor have I ever really read a lot of manga, I have always been a comic book fan. I grew up reading Calvin and Hobbes, Garfield, Berkeley Breathed, his comics, Bloom County, stuff like that kind of thing. And I absolutely love comics and cartoons and stuff like that kind of thing. I'm like, I literally have I have a Snoopy tattoo, I have a Garfield tattoo, I have a Calvin and Hobbes tattoo. I fucking love them, and they're absolutely gas. And they're fantastic. They're all fantastic. Big Nate. Never really read Big Nate. Couldn't ever get into it. My brother was a big fan of Big Nate, but I never got into it myself. I'll acknowledge. I think it was due to the fact that the first comic I really got into was Calvin and Hobbes. And Calvin and Hobbes, it's not like any other comic strip I've ever read. It's so different. And I've read a bunch of other comics, and in my opinion, Garfield is funny in a very different way than Calvin and Hobbes is. Garfield started off not feeling forced, and now it feels so forced, but it's kind of funny because it feels forced. And then, like, Heathcliff these days is completely different than what Heathcliff was like back in the 80s and stuff. It's so fucking meta now. It's fucking hilarious. Heathcliff, if you guys have not read Modern Heathcliff, go check it out. It's fucking hilarious. Shout out Modern Heathcliff. It's so fucking funny. But Calvin and Hobbes is just so different than every other comic strip that honestly, due to that, I couldn't really find myself getting into a lot of other comic strips besides like Calvin and Hobbes and Peanuts and Garfield and stuff like that kind of thing. Like and same with like Bloom County. Bloom County is just so different from everything else that I ever read that I just couldn't find myself getting into like Big Nate and stuff like that kind of thing. Like I'd try to read a comic strip like, let's say, Dilbert, and I'd just be like, I don't really find this funny. It's not bad. It's just not for me kind of thing. And that's kind of how I feel about Big Nate. It's not bad. It's just not for me kind of thing. I do love my comics. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Never heard of it. What's it about? So I'm assuming you're talking about Calvin and Hobbes. So Calvin and Hobbes is about a boy named Calvin and his pet stuffed tiger, who is both real and not real, named Hobbes. The name is a reference to Calvin, the philosopher, and Hobbes, the philosopher. And it is a story about his youth that covers extremely philosophical points in a way that if you're reading it as a child, you're not going to understand. And you might still find the comic strip funny because something funny happens, but you're not really going to understand the true meaning, the true message of it. And then you get older and you start to understand it more. Calvin and Hobbes, in my opinion, is such a beautiful comic strip because you can read it when you're a kid and enjoy it. And then you can read it when you're an adult and you can go, holy shit, that's what was going on. And it's just so much more funny. And it is, in my opinion, one of the genuinely best pieces of media of all time. There are thousands of Calvin and Hobbes comic strips. I own almost every single book in the collection. I don't own almost every single book in many series. I don't care to most of the time. Calvin and Hobbes, I genuinely want to own every piece of media that has ever been made for Calvin and Hobbes, which is only books. And that's one of the other really interesting things about Calvin and Hobbes, is that there has never been any licensed legal merchandise made for Calvin and Hobbes that has been released to the public to any real degree. Because the author, Bill Watterson, did not want to do any licensing. I mean, like for, let's say, Peanuts or Garfield. You can get a Garfield t-shirt. You can get a Peanuts wristwatch. But for Calvin and Hobbes, even though in its heyday it was just as big as Garfield and Peanuts in their heydays, there's no merchandise. It's only books. And Bill Watterson did not want any merchandise made. So if you guys have ever seen on the back of like pickup trucks or cars, there's like a sticker of a kid pissing on whatever. Yeah, that's Calvin from Calvin and Hobbes. That's not a licensed sticker. That's not something that actually came from the comic strip. That's just somebody took Calvin and drew him pissing on something, and that's all it is. It's not a real piece of licensed goodies or anything like that kind of thing. But absolutely a fantastic comic strip that, in my opinion, is a true work of art. And if you have never read Calvin and Hobbes before, I highly recommend picking up a book. And when I say picking it up, I mean purchasing it and spending an afternoon reading through it, kind of thing. Genuinely one of the pieces of media of all time. And there's just so much to go through. The artwork is either insanely simple or it's like, holy shit, this is a work of art. And it can get fucking crazy. It's so good. It's so good. Do I save all my videos on hard drives? If yes, how much space does it take up? Yes, I do save all of my videos on hard drives. Not only the finished product, but also the original raw video. I save both the finished product and the original raw video. Always. Never not. I always save everything. Excuse me. I am a digital hoarder. I will not deny that. I hoard all of my video for all time. I have spent a fuck ton of money on USB drives. I have genuinely spent like $2,000 on USB drives. I'm not joking. In fact, I bought another one recently. I bought another 4 terabyte drive recently. Overall, I'd have to say I'm probably at like 14, 15 terabytes for videos overall. Not a joke. 14, 15 terabytes is my guess for videos overall for all of my channels combined. I also, after live streams finish, I download all of my live streams. I save all of my photos I've ever put on Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that. I am a digital hoarder, yeah. But yeah, probably about 15 terabytes worth of videos. Now, that might sound like a lot, but of course, I have over 2,000 videos on my Jacob fucking Jones YouTube channel. I have over 600 drawing videos on my drawing channel. I have over 100 drinking videos that I posted and then removed, and that now I'm posting again every once in a while. And then I have my modern vlogs and drinking videos, alcohol videos and stuff going up on this channel, Jacob Jones Money, plus a couple hundred live streams. Oh man, yeah, it's a lot. But in my opinion, it's absolutely worth it to save everything. Because nothing is permanent on the internet. Nothing is permanent on the internet. YouTube might just get shut down one day, and it's all gone. I have put a lot of effort into YouTube videos, into making content. I will say, YouTube overall is the thing that I have put the most effort into in my entire life. Without a doubt. There's no question in my mind. I've put more effort into YouTube than I ever put into school, that I ever put into college. And I have no intention of having that effort get wiped away just because some platform decides they don't want to exist anymore one day. So I save literally everything. What are my top 5 anime? Good question. I'd have to say Yuru Camp, Girls Last Tour, Mushishi, Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Hellsing Ultimate. That's what I'd have to say. Do I day drink and play Clash Royale? I used to play Clash of Clans. I don't know what Clash Royale is. Is that just Clash Clans? I should try Clash of Clans again, honestly. It's been like literally a decade since the last time I played it. I totally should play it again. Oh wait, shit, I just realized I missed a Prime sub. Yo, appreciate the Prime sub. Oh wow, ma. How is your name pronounced? I don't know. AWOMAHH. Yo, appreciate the Prime sub, my man. I realized I missed it. It was like 16 minutes ago. My bad, my man. Appreciate the Prime sub, though, my man. Appreciate the Prime sub. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's Ian on YouTube. You're saying, you also save all my photos? Bro. It's one thing if I save all my photos. What the hell? Bro. But, what's a sale? You're saying you are a data hoarder. I absolutely am. I will not deny that. I am a data hoarder. These are just 4 of my drives right here. 4 of them. Both of these are 4 terabytes. This is 8 terabytes right here. This one is already full. This one's full. I just still have it on my desk. I'm plugged in most of the time because I'm still editing videos off of it. This one's getting full. I just bought this one a couple weeks ago. Both of these completely full. This one is 2 terabytes. This one is 4 terabytes. And then I've got a bunch of 512 gigabyte USB drives along with a couple 256 as well. I have a little bit. I have just a little bit of hard drives. Just a couple. Just a couple. I'm not going to lie, y'all. You should put them in a fireproof box. God forbid something happens. I do have a fireproof box. And whenever I feel like I need to put them in the fireproof box, I absolutely do. I have no intention of ever having these drives have anything happen to them. And yes, they do get put in a fireproof box when I feel like that needs to happen. Excuse me. Other than that, though, they stay in a location where I can easily grab them if I need to run out of the house, if there's a fire for any reason at all. Not a joke. Not a joke. I actually have them set up literally on the corner of my desk. So if I need to run outside, if my house is on fire, what am I grabbing? I don't give a fuck about my clothing. I can get new clothing. I'd hate to lose my cigarette collection, but I can get more cigarettes. What I can't get more of is the original files for all of my videos. So the one thing I would grab if I had to run out of my house in a fire is literally every single USB drive. Not a joke. Genuinely. Jacob would save those drives before his own son. Actually, yeah. No, I probably would. Yeah. Jesus, you're saying you got a homeboy who's too obsessed with Freer and Buddy needs help. It's a really good show. And there's a lot to analyze about it. Now, I'm just getting another drink poured up, and then we're going to go and start playing Minecraft. there's a lot to analyze about it, a lot to go through, and I think it's beautiful, and I'm very excited for Season 2 coming up in, I think it's January. Very excited for it. That's a great show. It's a great show. There we go. Another drink poured up. Let's take a sip. And I'm going to go and grab my glasses, which are not there. They're not in my glasses case. They're over here on my side table. Alrighty, though. Now that I've got my glasses, I am realizing I need to clean them. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then we're going to get to playing some Minecraft and get to defeating the Ender Dragon. Whew. 7:41. We're running a bit late. I was planning on defeating the Ender Dragon starting around 7:30, but I got talking about Calvin and Hobbes. And once I start talking about Calvin and Hobbes, I can't stop. I can't stop. Block game incoming. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Joke's on y'all. I'm defeating the Ender Dragon in Roblox today. Just kidding, just kidding. I'm sure they do have that setup where you can literally defeat the Ender Dragon in Roblox, though. That'd be kind of crazy. I've actually, though, I think I've only ever played Roblox once, and it was like over 10 years ago. Martin, your message got taken back by the auto mod. I don't know what that word is, but it says it's a sex-based term. So I'm not repeating that out loud. I don't know what that is, but the auto mod has restricted it. So, yeah, just want to let you know, my man. I don't know what that is. Apparently it's a sex-based term. Alright, there we go, there we go. Defeating the Ender Dragon in GTA 6, not clickbait. What's crazy is that I have spent the last 13 years playing Minecraft off and on. Very much playing Minecraft almost every single day for like 5 of those years. And I've never defeated the Ender Dragon in survival. So literally defeating the Ender Dragon before GTA 6. Big ball and move. Big ball and move. Anything could be a sex-based term if you put your mind to it. True. True. Yo, Seaweed Medley. Hell yeah, brother. 3 stream streak. Fuck yeah, man. That's some sign. You know what I'm saying? Some sign. Alrighty, though. What are we thinking, y'all? What are we thinking? Getting to playing some Minecraft? I'm thinking it's Minecraft time. Let's turn down my audio just a bit. Music was a bit loud. How's the audio sounding, y'all? How's the audio sounding? And, I'm thinking we're all good. All right. Take a sip real quick. Favorite drink to drink while playing Minecraft? Bourbon highball. All right. All right. My bed. I need to set my spawn. It won't let me set my spawn, damn it. Do I have to wait to set my spawn? Alrighty, though. So this is all the gear I'm taking to the end. So, let's go and start transferring everything over. This is all the gear I'm taking into the end. Just gotta switch over my gear real quick. So, we want that, 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 and that. I'm not taking my diamond sword, and I'm not risking losing this gas-ass sword.
Anonymous donated $4.20.
Yo.
Love your content, Mr. Jones. Where would you recommend to go for a first-time trip to Mexico? Peas. You should try Queen Victoria tea. I really think you would like it, especially paired with a cigarette.
Appreciate the dono, Mr. Anonymous. Appreciate the $4.20, my man. Where would I recommend to go for a first-time trip to Mexico? I mean, like, I think Mexico City is a decent option, of course. I have personally spent the majority of both the trips I've been to in Mexico, in Santiago de Cuatro, which I know I'm butchering pronunciation-wise. But that's where I've spent the majority of my time. And personally, I really enjoy the city because it is very historical, very beautiful, and it is, frankly put, just, in my opinion, a pretty cool place to be. And it's also just pretty nice, pretty chill, pretty calm kind of thing. And so there's a couple different reasons why I like it, and those are really the main reasons I'd have to say. But I'd say Santiago de Cuatro or Mexico City. I think both of those are definitely good options. I haven't really been to a lot of other places in Mexico, but there's also like San Bernal as well. That could be an option depending on what your budget is like and whatnot. But I think all those are good options for a first time in Mexico, by all means. And Queen Victoria tea. Never heard of it before, but I'll have to keep in mind if I see it on the shelf at a local store or something like that, I might have to pick it up. I might have to do that. Appreciate the dono. Appreciate the dono. Mr. Anonymous, I appreciate the $4.20, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the dono, and hope you're looking forward to the Enter Dragon fight. Excuse me. And hope what I said could be of some help to you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hope what I said could be of some help. And appreciate the dono. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate the gifted sub as well, Mr. An Anonymous Gifter. Appreciate the gifted sub, my man. Appreciate the support. Oof, I'm a little bit nervous. All right, I think I need another sip of alcohol. What I'm going to do, actually, I don't probably need my torches. So I'm going to put ender pearls right there. Bow right there, right next to that. Crafting bench right there. Building blocks right there. All right. I think we're all good to go. I think we're all good to go. Attempt 1. We're going to hope that this is the only attempt. We're going to hope that this is the attempt that we actually kill the Ender Dragon on. Let's set my spawn point. And let's get going. All right, y'all. Whew. Okay. I don't think that was good enough. There we go. Got one. Got two. I don't think that was good enough. Don't want to make any Endermen angry. I prefer not to do that. The colors of the end are very different than what they were. I can say that without a doubt. Ho! I'm a little bit locked in. This is a lot calmer than I thought it was going to be. I know I can shoot through that gap. There we go. I'm taking this. No risks. I am seriously taking no risks. I know I can shoot through the corner, right? There we go, I can. I am taking absolutely no risks. I didn't think I pissed that dude off. Oh, right there. There we go. Right up there. There we go. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, we got a couple more to cover. We got this one over here. Shit, bro. Shit, bro. Bro actually came at me. Bro actually came at me. I gotta eat. I was really lucky I was against this, because otherwise I would have gotten knocked off. Oh, man. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, so I've covered most of the ones on this side. Oh, he's perching, he's perching. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do this. Oh, that did like nothing. That was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I don't know how to do the perch thing. I don't know how to bull. He's just bullying the Enderman though. Oh shit. Oh shit. I looked at this dude wrong. I'll take another pearl, though, thank you. Whew, okay. Okay, alright.
Jordissimo donated $4.20. Get that dragon quiz.
Yo, appreciate the dono, Jordy. Appreciate the dono, my man. I certainly will be getting the dragon. I am going to build up on the tower, though. Because I don't think I'm really going to be able to get these guys very well. They're just too tall. Appreciate the dono, Jordy. Appreciate the dono, my man. Oh! I am really bad at MLG water bucketing. I have no reaction speed at all, so I'm literally going to sit here until my health is at full. I'm literally no risks. I'm taking no risks. None. Absolutely none. We are just going to prepare. Got another bed. I've got my water bucket. I'm going to go and fill up my stack. Alright. Appreciate the dono, Jordy. Appreciate the dono, my man. Certainly. I'm trying to get the dragon. Gotta get rid of the end crystals first. Then the dragon, and I'm just going to try to bow him down if possible. And if he perches, I'm going to try to get the bed going as well. Because I've got, I think, 2 extra beds. I've already used one of them. Which is probably not a great idea. I wanted to try it, and it didn't really work, but... Alright, alright. We at full health yet? No, not quite. Almost, almost. Alright. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Bro is sending bombs at me. Bro is, like, literally trying to bomb me. Nice. Just gotta handle this one now. Oh, there's one more over there, too. I think I can hit from this distance. Maybe not. I was hoping I could. Oh! There we go. Nice. Now I have infinity on my bow, so it's not like I have a limited supply of arrows. I can keep shooting until my bow is dead. I'm trying to think if this one is out of, like, render distance. I think I'm just going too short on it. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm going to have to go back down. Alright. Fighting the iron and dragon and iron is a Chad move. Hey, gotta do it. People say... Oh, shit. People say diamond over iron, but... Fact of the matter... Oh, how the fuck did that happen? What the fuck happened? Fact of the matter is that iron is just as good as diamond. It's just cheaper. Okay. And we're gonna eat real quick. Been watching this entire fight on 2x speed. Yo, based. Watching a live stream in 2x speed, that's crazy, yo. Alrighty. We're all good on health. Let's get it. There we go. Got it, got it, got it. That's the last one. Oh shit, oh shit. Okay, we got the Ender Dragon down a little bit, but not much. Not much. We're almost there, though. So we've taken down all the pillars. Whew. So now we just got to take down the dragon itself. I'm out of beds. I have no more beds. Where's the dragon? Oh! I'm slightly locked in right now. I know I'm not talking much, but I am focused on this because I know if I don't focus, I will die. No need to run. I'm not even running. I'm not even running. There's literally no need for me to run. My aim is so bad, though. My aim is horrible. Oh my god, bruh. Where is he? Where'd he go? There he is. Oh! I keep shooting like too low or too high, no in between. Oh, move. There we go, he's coming down to perch. Okay, alright, we're doing okay, we're doing okay! We're doing okay, oh my god! He's under half health, under half health. This ain't a speed run by any means. Oh, he's coming down to perch. Fuck! Oh, so close! So close! Oh my god! Holy shit! Bro! That was so close! He unperched almost when I got him. Oh my god. It's like 1 or 2 hits by the bow. Literally 1 more hit. Yeah! There we go! There we go! There we go! Oh my god! Let's get it! Let's get it! Hell yeah, brother! No complaints on my behalf. Let's get that XP. Let's get that XP! No, not getting that XP. I'm trying to get the hell at 54 levels. 56. Holy shit. So much XP. Oh my god. Bro. Good shit. Good shit. Hell yeah, brother. I'm not gonna take the, what? The Ender Dragon spawned right. The Ender Dragon egg. What the fuck? What? What the fuck is that over there? Pick it up with pistons or a torch? True, yeah. I just didn't think it was gonna, like, move when I, like... I thought you just couldn't break it, honestly. Maybe I will go and take it. I'd might as well, right? Excuse me. It literally just, like, moves. I didn't know it moved when you hit it. Where did it go? Where did it move to? Oh, there it is. And, like, the lighting in the end changes now as well. Like, that's completely new to me. Now, let's go and pick it up. Nice! Nice! We got the dragon egg! Let's get it. Now, there's only one of those per world. So, I gotta really make sure I don't die and lose all my stuff now. So, to be safe, let's go ahead and head through the portal. And y'all know we about to watch this whole thing. Let's fucking get it. Let's fucking get it. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Now, I saw one question when I was fighting the Ender Dragon. They were asking me if this is the last episode of the Minecraft livestream Let's Play series. And no, this is not the last episode. There's still a lot of stuff I want to do. But this is the last, the first, and the only Ender Dragon fight of this Let's Play livestream series. Yes, sir. You can respawn the dragon later if you want to fight it again. That is true. I did forget about that. They did add that, didn't they? Best cigarette to smoke while crying to the Minecraft end credits? American Spirit Black. No question. First try, nice. I fully agree with that. I fully agree with that. First try, baby. First try. Was very... What is this? Fucking Doki Doki Literature Club? What is this? Doki Doki Literature Club? What is going on here? Is this Doki Doki... What the hell, bruh? I think it's really interesting because Minecraft is a horror game. Not for the player. For every other creature in Minecraft, Minecraft is a horror game. Because the player will kill them no matter what. Minecraft is a horror game, not for the player, for the creature. I mean, like, let's think about it. You, as the player, are evil. You are disrupting the world, you're chopping down trees, making fortresses, creating castles, entrapping villagers, and then you go to the end, and you go kill a dragon just trying to protect its baby egg. That's pretty evil. Yo, what is this? What is this? What is this? Was listening to Beach House Space Song and the drop time perfectly with the credits starting to roll was perfect. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yo! Jacob Jones Money, player of games. That's me. Jacob Jones Money, player of games. Yes, sir. Take a breath now. Take another. Feel the air in your lungs. Let your limbs return. Yes, move your fingers. Have a body again. Under gravity, in air. Respawn in the long dream. There you are. Your body touching the universe again at every point, as though you were separate things, as though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain. Father, Son, Moon, Mother, Moon. Ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man, then gods, demons, angels, poltergeists, alien, extraterrestrials, leptons, quarks. The world change. We do not change. Cinema, brah. These end credits are fucking goated. These are fucking goated. Once upon a time there was a player. That the player was you, Jacob Jones Money. Yo. Yes, sir. You into existentialism? I think it's pretty interesting stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Has the end credit music changed since, like, the end credits first became a thing in Minecraft? Because I remember watching on YouTube the end credits. Like, when I was watching, like, a Let's Play series when I was younger. And I feel like it was not this music. I feel like it wasn't. I feel like it was, like, Sweden by C418 or something. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it's always been the same. I'm not sure. The atoms of the player were scattered in the grass, in the rivers, in the air, in the ground. A woman gathered the atoms. She drank and ate and inhaled. Then the woman assembled the player in her body. And as the player awoke from a warm, dark world of its mother's body into the long dream, and the player was a new story, never told before, written in the letters of DNA. And the player was a new program, never run before, generated by source code billions of years old, and the player was a new human, never alive before, made from nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of the player's body were created long before this game in the heart of a star. So the player, too, is information from a star, and the player's moves through the story. Holy shit, I can't keep up with it. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't keep up with it. It goes a bit fast for how much they're saying. Oh my goodness. We are all Stardust. That's basically what they're saying, yeah. This shit gas. This shit gas. It's like 5 minutes of end credits, right? I'm pretty sure. I'm not skipping it. We are watching the entire end credits. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, man. I'm so hype. It's been how long since, like, Beta 1.0 came out when the Ender Dragon was released? I've been playing Minecraft since before that point. Never defeated the Ender Dragon in survival even once. Excuse me. I'm pretty sure I got to the end once, fucking instantly died, rage quit. Never actually defeated the Ender Dragon. What is it? 13 years or something? Here we are, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the universe said, I love you. And the universe said, have you played the game well? And the universe said, everything you need is within you. And the universe said, are you stronger than you know? And the universe said, are you the daylight? And the universe said, are you the night? And the universe said, the darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said, the light you seek is within you. And the universe said, you are not alone. And the universe said, you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said, you are the universe tasting itself, talking to itself, reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you because you are love. And the game was over, and the player woke up from the dream, and the player began a new dream, and the player dreamed again, dreamed better. And the player was the universe, and the player was love. You are the player. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Yo. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Found this game near 10. Remember the Nether update I just released for Halloween? Hell yeah, brother. OG shit. That's some OG shit right there. Yes, sir. Yo, where Jeb at? Yo, where Jeb at? Where Notch at, bruh? I don't see him right here. Come on. Where's Jeb? Where's Notch, bro? Yeah, Jens Bergenston. That's Jeb. Yes, sir. We got Jeb in the house, baby. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Minecraft officially the best religion? True. True. Minecraft is not just a game, it's a lifestyle. True. True. Good shit. Creative director brand Marcus Toivonen. Isn't Notch's first name Marcus? Is that Notch? I can't remember. I don't know if that's Notch or not. It might be a completely different guy. Yes, sir. Shout out to all these folks for making Minecraft happen. Shout out, yo. If your name is on this list, base, bro. Add cigarettes to Minecraft. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, how's it going, Matt? Don't worry, the live stream VOD will be up on YouTube permanently. But, we have been, playing a little bit of Minecraft. Notch isn't at Mojang anymore. Well, yeah, no, he isn't at Mojang anymore. He's been removed from the credits for his... Well, yeah, he does have some controversial stances, without a doubt. But still, technically speaking, he is the creator of Minecraft. Like, I realize he doesn't own Minecraft anymore, and he got couple $1 billion for Minecraft, and he's just kind of balling out now with some controversial takes. Controversial takes. But still, I'm like, he's Notch. He's the creator. Gotta have him in the credits somewhere, right? Microsoft distanced themselves from people of color, or... Oh, that was a slip up in how I was reading stuff. Microsoft distanced themselves from Notch after he tweeted some not so savory things about people of color. Yes, they did. He had some controversial takes, without a doubt. He did. Controversial takes. They're not really, they're just fucked, frankly put. I don't think controversial is really the right way of putting it. They're just fucked. But, still, though, he is the creator of Minecraft. So you'd think he'd be in the credits somewhere, but hey, maybe not. I'm not sure. But no, Notch does not have some very... I'm buzzed. I'm fucking buzzed. I was like super fucking locked in on the fight. But now that I'm like trying to talk again, I'm like so fucking buzzed and I can't speak worth a shit. Notch said some very controversial, not so nice, pretty fucked things. So it is understandable why Microsoft would want to distance themselves from Notch, I'll acknowledge. It is understandable why they would want to do that. It is very reasonable. Not saying that Microsoft is good, but from a business perspective, from a PR perspective, it makes sense to distance yourself from racists. Frankly put, it makes sense. We're still going. Yes, sir. This is some good music, but I still don't feel like this is the OG music. I still don't feel like this is the OG music that was going. The billionaire to open racism pipeline. It does seem to happen. It does seem to happen. Yo, appreciate the dono. Mr. Casson the Assassin, I just realized I missed your dono, my man. Appreciate the dono. You're just saying maybe the Ender Dragon just needs Tree Fitty. Yo, appreciate the Tree Fitty dono. Mr. Casson the Assassin, appreciate the support, my man. Appreciate the dono. Hope you're enjoying Livestream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the support, my man. And hope you're having an amazing one as a whole. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate the dono, Casson the Assassin. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Went to the Mojang offices in Stockholm earlier this year. It was fire. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Never been to the Mojang offices, but I do have one flex. I've been to the Epic Games main studio. Got a full tour of it. This is in like fucking 2018. Got a full tour of the Epic Games studio. Fucking fire. It was pretty gas. It definitely gave me the distinct impression they wanted their employees to never leave, though, because they had on-site free snacks, showers, sleeping rooms. And I was like, okay, y'all just never want your employees to leave, though. But it was pretty fire. It was pretty fire. Yo, Minecon was so fucking fire. Zerfon. Minecon was fucking fire. I was lucky enough, and I'm very thankful to have been able to go to Minecon Orlando, which is an experience that was fucking amazing, frankly put. I thoroughly enjoyed that experience, and it was fucking wild to be able to go there. And it was absolutely one of the experiences of all time. One of my absolute most memorable, like, holy fuck, this is crazy kind of thing. They haven't had Minecon for a while, though, but if they brought it back, if it was, like, local to me, like, on the East Coast, I might actually fucking go to Minecon. I'd be very tempted. Did I ever experience discrimination during my trip to Japan as a foreigner? Never. Never once. I might have gotten some weird looks because I was the only white guy in the city or town. But, actual discrimination? No. Everybody was very nice. But Minecon may have no smoking areas. Oh, that's true. Fuck it, we ball. I'll smoke where I want to smoke. I'll smoke in the middle of a panel with Captain Sparkles doing a speech, baby. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. This song is sampled in Wake Up by YBN Yamir. Really? Interesting. I didn't know that. Have I ever considered a meet and greet and smoke for fans who live nearby? I will acknowledge, I don't really have any intention of doing that. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. And while a meet and greet sounds like a fun idea in an ideal scenario, it could get very weird very fast as well. TwitchCon was a shit show this year for that reason. So, I don't believe any of y'all would make it weird, but it's possible that somebody could make it weird. And, I'm just a guy on the internet, honestly. You and your friends have a Minecraft realm. Plan on building a huge, lit, rolling cigarette in the sky. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Based. Based mega build. Banger song. Here we go. This is banger. Banger. There we go. Do I have game? Well, I do have game. I own Minecraft. I own Sid Meier's Civilization 5. Oh, you meant game with women. No, I don't have game. I have zero game. I have zero game. None at all. No game. You mined out 6 chunks for your base? Hell yeah, brother. All the way down to bedrock? Now that would make it even... That would make mining out... Oh, wait. You said you mined out 6 chunks. Are you sure it wasn't, like, 7? Like, 6 to 7 chunks, not just 6? Would I do more drawing videos? Yeah, no, definitely. Once I have a little bit less going on, I do plan on starting making drawing videos again. I love making drawing videos. It's a lot of fun to do. I love drawing. Drawing is just in general one of my favorite things to do. I haven't been doing drawing videos as of late. I've been a bit busy, but once I get a little bit less busy, I fully intend on going back to making lots more drawing videos, and I certainly do plan on making more drawing videos in the future without a doubt. And I do also want to do like some other videos, like painting videos and stuff like that. I don't know when those are going to happen. I don't know if those are going to happen anytime soon. I don't really have enough room for an easel and a nice area to set up a painting area that I can just leave like it is for days on end kind of thing if I'm doing like an oil painting, for example. Because I do definitely want to try doing an oil painting eventually. That sounds like a lot of fun to me. But it's something that needs space, without a doubt, and I just don't have that space right now. But I definitely do want to do painting videos eventually. And I definitely do want to continue to do more drawing videos in the future as well, of course, of course. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Order number 67 at In-N-Out. What is order number 67 at In-N-Out? How long is this? How long is this? Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy crap. I said I wasn't going to skip it. I'm not skipping it. I'm not pressing the enter button. I'm not pressing escape. We are not skipping this. We are watching all the way through it, but holy shit, I didn't know it was this long. Oh my god. You're like halfway through? Nice. 68-minute long, bro? Let me look it up, actually. I'm kind of curious to know. How long is it? How long are the Minecraft credits? Holy fuck! Oh my god! So the poem lasts 7 minutes and 38 seconds, and then the credits last 68 minutes and 38 seconds. 68 minutes? Holy shit! Oh my god! Bro, what? Oh my god, I didn't know it was that. I thought it was like maybe 20 minutes. That's crazy. Holy fuck. I'm trying to think, do I want to keep it going? Do I want to keep it going? I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. Man, we're already this far in. Yeah, this is very true. What's 9 plus 10? 21. Time to knuckle down and stream the entire thing. I think I might low-key. You know what? I'm committing to it. I said that we're gonna watch the entire thing. And I said I'm not pressing enter, I'm not pressing escape. Now, did I say all of that before I knew it was 68 minutes? Yes. But, you know, I could just chat it up. While we're watching this. And I might go take a piss and grab myself another drink and grab a smoke. Just leave it running. Fuck it. Might do that, low-key. This has been going on for 23 minutes. Alright, we've still got like another, like, 50 minutes left. Hey, we're already this far in. We might as well. Cigarette break during the credits. I think so, honestly. I think so. I am going to continue chatting, but I might go have a piss and take a smoke. And I'm just going to leave these running. And then I'm going to come back. And I'm going to leave these running even more. But I'm just going to be chatting, answering questions and stuff like that. And I think that's going to be my plan. Daniel Rosenfield equals C418 equals the GOAT. Damn right. I saw his name and I was like, oh shit, isn't that C418? But I couldn't remember what his actual name was. That is C418. Also known as the motherfucking GOAT. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Watching the whole Minecraft credits is a baller move, I must say. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Like, the whole Minecraft credits is literally a movie in of itself. Like, there are movies that are as long as these credits. Yo, appreciate the tier 1 sub. Lil Pie, appreciate the tier 1 sub, my man. You're just saying, no, I missed it. My condolences, my man. My condolences. But don't worry, the VOD will be up forever on YouTube. And then for 14 days on Twitch. Yes, sir. We are going to watch these entire credits, though. Like 70 minutes long. Yo! They got Jacob! Spelled with a K. But they got Jacob, yo! We got Jacob in the chat! Hell yeah, brother! Let's get it, let's get it. No complaints. To be honest, I don't think more than 1,000 people watch this to the end. That could be true. Actually, though, I was thinking, I'm just gonna leave it running and then, like, go have a smoke. But then, like, if I leave it running and I go have a smoke and I leave the stream running, I'm not actually watching the entire credits, though. Should I wait to go have a smoke until after the credits? Fuck it, I'm gonna do that. Fuck it, I'm gonna do that. I have no more alcohol. I have no cigarettes that I can smoke in here because I don't smoke inside. We're gonna raw dog the Minecraft end credits. Appreciate the 6-month tier 1 sub once again, Mr. Lil Pie. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Yo! Alright, we got a banger song. I almost missed the banger song. Here we go. Yes, sir. Raw dogging over an hour of credits. Gotta do it, you know what I'm saying? Gotta do it. I could honestly just pour myself some bourbon and drink it straight. Fuck it, I might do that, actually. I might actually just do that. Fuck it. Because I need something to, like, drink. Or, like, smoke or something. For 70 minutes of credits? I do need something. Holy fucking, it's an entire line of... Oh my god, it's an entire line. We got Jacob. Oh my god, Jacob almost fills up the entire screen. Yo, holy shit. That's crazy. Yo, what? There was an almost entire line of Jacobs. Yo, what? Holy shit. See, if I had left to go have a smoke, I would have missed that. Oh my god. Bro, that's crazy. Jacob gang, for real. Take a shot for every Jacob. That's like 12 shots, bro. That's called you die. Oh. This is my first time drinking straight liquor on streaming. Fuck, I don't know. Gotta be like over a year. I normally have mixed drinks during streams. That is good though. I just don't normally drink straight liquor. What now? We're just gonna keep watching the end credits. Is this the end of the stream? No. That'll be after the end credits. We still have like another 30 minutes. Have I beat Quake yet? Quake yet? I'm a little bit buzzed. Have I beat Quake yet? I have not, no. I have not. I do need to. Those blue fuckers piss me off. And I stopped playing Minecraft for a little bit due to that. Yo, Matooz! Is Matooz in the house? We got Matooz over here! Matooz, yo! Is Matooz in the house? Where Matooz at? I don't think Matooz is in today's stream. Oh shit! Oh no! There were tons of Matooz! Oh my god! Oh my god! I think this is just the Polish office, isn't it? This is like just the Polish office. That's crazy. Piotr! Yes, sir! My chat. Yes, sir. Did you beat the game when I joined? I beat the game around 20 minutes ago. We've been watching the end credits for a little while now. Just a little bit. But don't worry, the replay is there, the VOD is there. Don't you worry, my man. Excuse me. What song is going to be next? User research? Holy shit. Deanne Adams. Yo, let's give a huge shout out to Deanne Adams and Sarah Santiago. Yo, shout out. Shout out. Yes, sir. That's what I'm saying. You actually beat that very quickly and efficiently. I'm impressed. Hey, appreciate the kind words, my man. I just did what I've seen other people do, honestly. I was like, alright, gotta do the towers, bow it down, sword when I can, try to use the beds. They didn't work as well as I was hoping. I don't really know how to use them. But, man, didn't go too bad. I didn't die. I got it first try. I can't complain. I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, hold up. The best part's coming up. In like 15 minutes or like in like 30 seconds? I think that's the real question. Damn, went to the store to get a drink and the credit's still rolling. Yes, sir. It's 70 minutes apparently. But since I said I'm watching the entire credits, I'm watching the entire credits. Holy shit, I just realized I forgot to set Twitch to be Minecraft. It still thinks I'm just chatting. Oh no. There we go. Now my Twitch stream is Minecraft. Ever tried League of Legends? No. Just kidding. I don't give a fuck if you play League of Legends. But I will absolutely make jokes about League of Legends. But no, I have not ever tried League of Legends. I have tried Dota once. It's just not my thing. It's not my thing. I'm not really one for MMORPGs personally. But if you enjoy them, hey, I ain't got no issue with that. What's my real name? I'm not gonna say that live on stream, nor ever on video. I'd prefer not people to, I would prefer for people not to know my real name, just because privacy. MMORPG Rage Bait? Is it not an MMORPG? Totally is, right? I'm waiting for Jacob Jones to show up. I haven't seen a Jacob fucking Jones in these credits yet. Where's a Jacob fucking Jones in these credits? What's a MOBA? I don't know what a MOBA is, honestly. Where's Jacob motherfucking Jones? Excuse me. RuneScape all bosses? I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. Multiplayer online battle arena. Okay. MMORPG. Makes sense. I'm just rage baiting now. Aaron Johnson, shout out. Grant Poinsate, shout out. Kent Go, yo, shout out Kent Go. You got the same name as a Sakura brand, yo. Yo, shout out Kent Go. Shout out, yo. Just want to give a huge shout out to dude. Yo, Usama bin Salim, shout out, yo. Shout out. Want to give a shout out. I'm giving out shout outs to people in these credits right now. Just want to give them a huge shout out, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. What other games do I actually plan on streaming? Of course, more Counter-Strike. I definitely want to do Sid Meier's Civilization 5 series, eventually. Portal. I want to do more Portal. Half-Life. Want to play some Half-Life on stream. And a bunch of others, I'm sure, as well. But there's just some of those. Yo, Anthony Murphy, business director, franchise. Yo, shout out. Yo, Yutaka Noma, business director, Japan and market expansion. Good shit. Good shit. Get that shit going, bro. Bro is probably responsible for the fact I saw a Minecraft store in a mall in Japan. That's probably who's responsible for that. Pretty fucking base. What should your alias be? Assman. I think Assman goes pretty hard. Elias? But you're a tit woman? Well, then go with tit woman. Ass woman it is then. True, true. Yo, shout out Lori Merritt from SGF USA LLC. Shout out. Yo, DJ Stinner. Yo, actually, that's kind of a fire DJ name. DJ Stinner. Shout out, yo. Technical program manager. Shout out Quinn Richter, too. Yes, sir. Yo, Falkenstrom? I'm not gonna lie, like, that's like a fucking badass name. Thomas Falkenstrom. That's pretty fucking badass, yo. DJ Stinner, my goat. Yes, sir. I am pretty buzzed right now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This music is hitting, I'm like thoroughly enjoying it. What happened to Jacob fucking Jones? Nothing. Nothing happened to Jacob fucking Jones. Well, that channel got demonetized, so I also upload content onto Jacob Jones Money now. But Jacob fucking Jones, I still upload videos there all the time. And, I just also upload videos onto Jacob Jones Money all the time as well. All my channels, they haven't gone nowhere. They're still there. Don't y'all worry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, glad to hear I could cure your bad mood, Matt. Yes, sir. I ain't seen no Jacob fucking Jones. I ain't seen no Jacob Jones work on Minecraft yet. I might have missed it. I wasn't really paying attention for a little while there. I was watching, but I wasn't like paying attention. So I might have missed it. I know there's got to be a Jacob Jones on the Minecraft team. Jacob Jonathan. I bet there has been a guy named that. Gian Dumont. Sounds like a cigarette brand. Yo, we're into the marketing area? Nice. Nice. Shout out Gaylord Escalona. Shout out Gaylord Escalona. Based. Yes, sir. Janice Fiend. Shout out, y'all. Jen Berry. Shout out. Shout out. Sherry Gary from Aquin LLC. Yo, shout out. Good name, bro. Your parents knew what was up. Joe Corrigan. Kinda goated name. Very goated name. Tobias Bankson. Nice! Shout out, shout out. Good shit. Imagine being some Jacob person who worked on the marketing of Minecraft and Jacob fucking just shouting out on his channel. Yo, if anybody who worked on Minecraft is in this stream today, what names should I give a shout out to? What guys, what people, what women, what people in general on your team deserve a shout out? Give me Obama? True. Obama deserves a shout out for making Minecraft possible. I want to give a huge shout out to Obama Barack. First name Obama, last name Barack. Osama bin Salim deserves another shout out. He does. He does. Shout out Osama bin Salim. Nah, for real, bro. For real. Obama Barack, that's new. Elias? Hell yeah, brother. Never knew this many people worked on Minecraft. No, same here, like, genuinely. Special thanks to Microsoft Gaming Safety Team? Nah. That sounds like they're the ones who be banning people for saying mean things in chat. 4J Studios? Oh, I missed that. I missed that. My bad, my bad. JC Fowles. Nice. Michelle Roca. Nice. Excuse me. Brandon Pierce single-handedly one of the most goated devs. What, did we just pass by his name? Hell yeah. Development partner, Disbelief. Wow, the credits are in Disbelief right now. Steve. Nice. There's two Steves right there. He's got a little bit more to go. Oh, I feel like that's like another 20 minutes. But compared to the overall length, it is just a little bit more to go. Matt Makowowski. Nice. Good shit. Dylan Borg. Yo, that's a gas name. Good shit. I still ain't seen no Joneses. Why aren't there like no Joneses? End credits take 68 minutes. They do, yeah. Just tried a Celsius for the first time right now. I hope you liked it, my man. I don't like them. I think they taste like pure chemicals. I'm gonna be straight with y'all. Does this mean you're done with Minecraft? I'm not done with Minecraft. However, I have finished defeating the Ender Dragon. That is a fact of the matter. But I am not done with Minecraft. Still gotta go to Elytra, defeat the Wither. And I got lots of other stuff I want to do. And one of my goals is to go out to like the 1 million or 2 million block border. And to, well, explore a lot over there as well. It's kind of my plan. That's kind of my plan. I'm not going to lie. They are kind of chemically. They are kind of chemically. I'm not going to lie. They are. I haven't seen any Jacob Joneses, though. Jacob Jones is a common name. You're like 42 minutes and 34 minutes left. Holy shit. Oh my god. 34 minutes of credits left. That's crazy. Hell yeah, brother. Ya Obri. Let me take a minute. Ya Obiri Yaboa. That is a Jedi name right there. That is a Jedi name. There ain't no way that dude ain't a Jedi. That dude has gotta be a Jedi. I'm just saying. Shout out. Ya Obiri Yaboa. He's gotta be a Jedi. I know there's gotta be a Jacob Jones somewhere in here. Jadon Van Horwarden. Base name. Good shit. John Head is a crazy name. Pretty good name. Alright, we're coming up to some more credits. Where's a Jacob Jones? It's not over. We still have like 30 minutes. I haven't even seen a single guy with the last name Jones. There's the Jacob Jones is a fucking common ass name. There's gotta be a Jacob Jones. There ain't no way there ain't. There's gotta be a Jacob Jones. Yes, sir. Where's the up dog at? Yo, what's up, dog? Hey! That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? You might find a Jacob and a Jones, but not both. I have found a couple Jacobs. It was spelled with a K, but that's still a Jacob. But I haven't found a Jacob Jones. I gotta admit, this has got to be one of the best times I've ever had going through the end credits of anything. This is fucking gas. These are some of the best credits I've ever watched. Love it. Yo, we found a Jones! Spring McParlin Jones. Shout out. I want to give a huge shout out. Spring McParlin Jones. You're an absolute goat, my man. Front-end developer. Keep up the good work. Spring McParlin Jones. Shout out. Fuck yeah, bro. Hell yeah. W. Jones. Nah, for real. Mojang Studios alumni. Oh! We got Notch. I was wondering if they were going to have Notch in the credits. They do. Original creator of Minecraft, Marcus Persson. There he is. There's Notch. There he is, folks. There he is. Where is Herobrine? True. True. Matt Booty. I shouldn't laugh at other people's names. John Hendricks? Isn't that like a dude who sponsors a NASCAR team? Goddamn, bruh. Banger song. Banger song. Yo, H. Jones. Dude's first name is literally just H. I want to give a huge shout out to H. Jones. Another Jones. Let's fucking get it. Good shit, brother. Based as hell. Love to see it. Keep up the good work, my man. Shout out H. Jones, yo. Yes, sir. Gas song. Gas song. I am genuinely like, I just started doing this for the memes. Because I was like, wait a minute, I'm just gonna like watch the whole thing. Realized it was like 70 minutes and I was like, never mind. And then I was like, wait a minute, I said I was going to, I'm going to. And then I was just like sitting here going, I said I was going to, so I've got it. And now I'm like genuinely enjoying myself watching the credits. I'm enjoying watching these 70 minutes of credits. It's good shit. There's some gas credits. It's a jolly good time. Not for real, for real. Is there a Jones? I don't see no Jones. John Copic. Yo, is that who Copic markers are named after? John Copic? Holy shit, we got the inventor of Copic markers in credits right now. That's crazy. Holy shit, there's a lot of A's. Apparently every software engineer in the world, engineer in the world, their first name starts with A. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Every software engineer in the world. Apparently to be a software engineer, your name has to start with an A. Oh my god. It just got... Holy fuck. Oh my god. It keeps going. Oh my god. That's crazy. And now we're into the B's. That's crazy. What? Yo, appreciate the 100 bits, ZNT Vlogs. You're saying Jacob Minecraft Clay-ing Jones? I don't know what that means, but appreciate the 100 bits, Mr. ZNT Vlogs. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the support, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. It's Artemis047. You're saying, as a software engineer whose name starts with A, you're absolutely right. Yeah, it sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yes, sir. Are there any Joneses? David Lyon Kimbrough. Base name. Base name. Dodge Laft Knit Zegger. Don't try to say that last name too fast. Don't try to say that last name too fast. Yes, sir. Shout out, shout out. BRB picking up my future kids' names from these credits. You, like, actually could, though. You actually could. Emily Rizzo? Hell yeah. Yo, she'd be rizzing up everybody, for real. Yes, sir. Yo! We got 3 Jacobs. Jacob Bergdahl, Jacob Horndahl, and Jacob Pogulis. Shout out. Shout out, yo. Love to see it. Love to see it. Jacob gang, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah, brother. And we got Jimmy Jano. Jimmy Jano. Yo, that's a fucking fire name. Shout out Jimmy Jano. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Any Joneses, though? Any Joneses? I ain't seen no Joneses. I ain't seen no Joneses. Excuse me. Did you miss it? Might have. We are, I think, like 40 minutes through the credits now. I did defeat the Ender Dragon. Thankfully, first try. Of course, VOD is up. Permanently on YouTube for 14 days on Twitch. My condolences, Smoking Sweets, W. Merrill Streep. My condolences, my man. We're currently looking for Jacobs and Joneses. Marcus Aloofson. I bet bro is pretty aloof. Bro probably has heard that all the way throughout his entire life. I am absolutely... So we are probably like 40 minutes through like the 68 minutes that these credits are, and I've started to have to take a piss. So once the credits are over, I'm gonna go take a piss. And I'm gonna grab a smoke and grab a snack. But I'm not getting up until the credits are done. It's not happening. It's not happening. Yes, sir. Watching a Minecraft credit stream was not what I had planned for the night, but fucking we ball. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. You know, hey, we just chilling. We just chilling. We just vibing. Patrick O'Leary. That's like definitely an actor's name. Gas name right there. Not gonna lie. Ryan Seaman! Holy crap! His last name is Seaman! Holy crap! We got Ryan Seaman. Yo, shout out Ryan Seaman. Shout out Ryan Seaman. Yes, sir! Yes, sir. Bro is a man of the seas. What can I say? We got Steven Trigger. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Having Trigger as your last name is fucking badass. That is pretty... Is it as badass as having Jones as your last name? No. But it's like right up there. Kind of thing. I'm slightly biased, though, I'll acknowledge. Slightly biased. Imagine waiting for a Minecraft end credit scene. It does make me wonder. Like, if I worked on a movie and my name was in the credits, I would, like, go watch the movie with my family. And I'd be like, there's my name! There's my name! But with the Minecraft end credits, like, would I do that? Like, it's 60 minutes. I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would, honestly. Paul Spooner. Gas. Gas. Not let your family leave during credits. You'd have to sit through the entire end credit to see your name. Exactly. You can't let your family leave during the credits. They have to sit through the entire end credit sequence to see your name. That's damn right. That's damn right. And see, the thing is with the Minecraft end credits, you only get to see them once. If, like, you defeat the Ender Dragon, that's when you get to see them once. So, why would you skip them? You only get to see it once. It's only something you get to experience once. So why would you skip it? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Is this your first time slaying the dragon? It was my first time slaying the dragon. That is correct. Yo, Magdalena Bjorkman. Yo, bro be Bjorkin, his man. Shout out Magdalena Bjorkman. Shout out, yo. Shout out. Yes, sir. Assa Skogstrom. Good name, good name. Best Liang. Good name. Excuse me. Seeing if any Jones... Are there any more Jacobs? Are there any more Joneses? Any more Jacobs? Any more Joneses? No Jacobs here. And I'm not seeing no Joneses. I'm seeing Jonas. Juan Grill. Nice. Nice. Banger song. Ludon Ludon St. Hill? Ludon St. Hill. That is honestly kind of a badass name. Kind of badass name, not gonna lie. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Yes, sir. Trevor McCann. He can do anything. Bro's been hearing that for his entire life. I'm sorry, Trevor. But gas-ass name. Shout out Trevor McCann. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beautiful song coming on. Beautiful song coming on. Yes, sir. Angerbjorn is Crazy Aura. Yo, true. Andre Angerbjorn. That is honestly Crazy Aura. That is a good name. I'm still not seeing no Joneses. Yo, we got Joshua Jones. We got Josh Jones in the house from Insight Global Inc. He's a technical writer. Want to give a huge shout out to Joshua Jones. Good shit. Keep up the good work. And keep up the good work, Jim Seaman, as well. Keep up the good work, my man. Yes, sir. We got Joshua Mueller as well. Good shit, good shit. Keep up the good work. Yo, we got Roger Duke. Is that who Duke University is named after? Probably. More than likely. No Jacob Joneses, though. I haven't spotted a single Jacob Jones. It's a common name. But no Jacob Joneses, from what I can tell. Yo, Microsoft. I will contribute one, pixel to Minecraft to get into the end credit sequence. So you just, put my name at the very bottom. So people have to watch through literally 70 minutes of end credits before they see my name, Jacob Jones. I just want my name on the end credits just so there is a Jacob Jones there. Yo, Jacob Gang. Jacob Gavili. Shout out Jacob Gavili. Yes, sir. Jacob with a K. Good shit, good shit. But Microsoft, hit me up. I will contribute 1 pixel. Get that shit going, yo. Hit me up, Microsoft. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 1 hour, this is crazy. It is. It is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. But I said I was gonna do it. I didn't realize it was this long until after I said I was gonna do it. But I said I was gonna do it, and I'm gonna be a man of my words, so we're going for it. Yo, shout out Poi Poi Chen. Shout out Poi Poi Chen. Gas name. Gas name. Yo, appreciate the ZNT. Got more jumped up once again. Appreciate the dono, Mr. ZNT Vlogs. Once again, I realized it was 9 minutes ago. Mr. Second Dono, my bad. Appreciate the dono, Mr. ZNT Vlogs. Appreciate the 100 bits, my man. You're just saying sorry. Was supposed to be slang. I'm just brain dead. Ah. Makes sense, makes sense, makes sense, makes sense. Appreciate the 100 bits once again, Mr. ZNT Vlogs. Appreciate the support, my man. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Carl Johan Tornberg. Kind of gas name, not gonna lie. Gas name. Shout out, shout out. Yo, Matuz! Oh man, it's such a shame. I don't think Matuz is here today. But Matuz. Matuz. Januszewski. We got him in the credits. We got him in the credits. Shout out Matuz, yo. Shout out Matuz. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo, we got another Jacob. Jacob Kliss. Shout out Jacob Kliss. Might be spelled with a K instead of a C, but still, Jacob. We got Jacob Kliss. Good shit. Good shit. But where's Jacob Jones? That's a weird question. But we got Jacob Kliss. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Holy crap. Ooh. Oh, my God. Whew. I yawned and my eyes were like, let me take all the water and push it out. Jin Shin, gas name. Good shit. 7 letters. Wait, is that 6 or 7 letters? That's 7 letters. Good shit. I think Minecraft speedruns should include the end credits. So you have to watch the entire end credits before your speedrun is declared done. How much longer now? I honestly have no idea. Probably like another 15 minutes at least. It's got to be at minimum another 15 minutes, I'm thinking. Yo, Matuz! You are in the chat. Holy shit, I didn't know if you were in the chat today. Yo, what's up, Matuz? Hope you're doing well, my man. Hope you're doing well. Shout out, yo. There's been a couple Matuz in the credits of Minecraft. Had to give a shout out, you know what I'm saying? Had to give a shout out. Yes, sir. And this is like the 3rd time we're listening to this song. They did not expect anybody to ever watch the entire credits. Straight up. Minecraft, by far one of the best games to ever come out. Absolutely. I agree with that. No question. Absolutely agreed. Minecraft is so fucking goated. So fucking goated. For real, for real. How's the Mercedes doing? It's doing good. I gotta replace the glow plugs. Got my Bosch glow plugs. I gotta put in there. But Mercedes is running well. It's doing good. Can't complain. That's for sure. It's getting a little bit chilly in my ears, so just gotta pump the tires in a couple days, but it's running well. It's doing good. Can't complain, you know what I'm saying? Can't complain. Yes, sir. I am buzzed as hell. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This is deadass world's first Minecraft credit, raw dog. I want to acknowledge, I do have some alcohol in my cup. I've been sipping on every once in a while. But I could really go for a cigarette right now. I don't smoke inside, though. But hey, it is what it is. Like I said, damn good jolly time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're looking for a Jacob Jones. If y'all spot a Jacob Jones, let me know. I have not seen a single Jacob Jones yet. I see one right there on the screen. Okay, fair. I see what you mean. But in the credits, if y'all spotted Jacob Jones. Glad to hear that. Hey. I am glad that it's running well as well. What can I say? Jill Curran. Yes, sir. The real Jacob Jones was the friends we made along the way. Hey. That's how it be, you know what I'm saying? That's how it be. You beat it, nice. Yes, sir. First try, baby. First try. I played it safe, but we got it first try. Absolutely no complaints on my behalf. I might have died in the nether like 5 times, but I didn't die a single time when fighting the Ender Dragon. Big ball of moves, you know what I'm saying? Big ball of moves. That's what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Are you aware the credits are 76 minutes long? I am, yes. We are probably about, I'm going to guess, 60 minutes through the credits right now. I think we've been watching the credits for about an hour. I didn't realize they were 76 minutes long when I first, when I first started watching them and I said I was going to watch them all. But now I do know. And since I said I was going to watch all the credits, I am doing exactly that. Vanessa Butt. Yo, shout out Vanessa Butt. Hell yeah, brother. Shout out. We got Johnny Cox. We got Johnny Cox. Shout out Johnny Cox. That really sounds like a porn star name. It really does. Yo, shout out Johnny Cox. Yes, sir. Warren Durrett. Yes, sir. Yo, appreciate the 9-month tier 1 sub, Mr. Zukum. Appreciate the 9-month support, my man. Appreciate the 9 months of support. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having an amazing one. Appreciate the 9 months tier 1 sub, Mr. Zukum. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Appreciate the support, you know what I'm saying? We're getting some J's down here. We got Jake, Jari, Jonathan, Joseph, Julianne, but no Jacobs. No Jacobs. But any Joneses. I ain't seen no Joneses. Tim Ross, but no Joneses. Aubrey Norris, daughter of Chuck Norris, head of player operations. Yo, we got Matthias Jacob Victorin. And then we just have Matthias Victorin. Wait, so both the player support leads are named Matthias Victorin. And so they had to put Jacob as the middle name for one of the... Yo, that's fucking hilarious. Yo, shout out Matthias Jacob Victorin. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Yo, is Matthias in here? Shout out, yo. Shout out. I think Matthias was in here earlier, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Either way, hell yeah, brother. We got Johnny Hare. Johnny Hare. Good shit. Yo, how's it going? Gabaru X Gaming. Hope you're doing well, my man. Hope you're doing well. Yo, Taylor Smith. Goated name. Good name. Just a solid name. Nothing too crazy going on, but just a solid name. Yo, we got Robin Cox. Broby Robin Cox. Shout out Robin Cox. Goated name. Goated name. Shout out Joe. Shout out Joe Mama. Yes, sir. We got Jessica Z. We got Jane Billett. We got John Shork. Yes, sir. Communications managers. Very nice, very nice. Content coordinators. Alright, alright. Hollis Wacker Leisha. Good shit. Good name, good name. Worth those 20 bits? Oh shit, wait, what? Oh wait. To do the effect? That's 20 bits? That ass? I didn't know that. Appreciate the 20 bits, ZNT Vlogs. Appreciate the 20 bits, my man. Appreciate, yo. Appreciate. Yes, sir. I thought it was like... I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was like a points thing. I thought it was a points thing you could do, but I guess it's bits instead. Almost to a clap? Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I have infinite claps. Although also might be the individual who's running the stream, so I guess that makes sense. Did not know Minecraft has cutscenes. Well, not really. Minecraft doesn't really have cutscenes. This is just the credits. We still have not spotted a single Jacob Jones. I hope I didn't miss the Jacob Jones. I hope I didn't miss it. That wouldn't be very good, but maybe I did. I'm not sure. Yo, appreciate the Prime sub. Troy M333. Appreciate the Prime sub, my man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the support. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. I'm literally using this, my pack of American Spirit Blues, like a fidget spinner right now. Because I'm like, I need to do something with my hands. I need to do something with my hands. Studios quality alumni. Oh my god, we've reached another section. Holy shit. Fidgety Jacob. I do be a little bit fidgety sometimes. Not always, but a little bit sometimes. We got Tony Ratto. We got Chris Henry. We got Rob Stravs Valdson. We got Tyler Moeller. We got Craig Marshall. Dan Pipinich. We got Hakim Ronaque. Jennifer Monaco. Michael McCormack. Rich Levy. Salim Jarouj. Tony Harlich. Yes, sir. Shout out. Shout out, yo. Yes, sir. Misty Lohman. Jay Baxter. Scott Lindbergh. Shout out. Shout out. I genuinely am honestly surprised I've actually been sitting here for like over an hour now. Holy shit. Have I considered running Linux instead of Windows? I do run Linux. I run Ubuntu. Yo, we got Jacob Kowalski. Yo, shout out Jacob Kowalski. Shout out, yo. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Shout out Jacob. Yes, sir. Gas song. Love it. This song's so goated. How many times have I beaten Minecraft? This was the first time. I've beaten Minecraft in survival. Let me put it that way. Polska Guram? Oh shit, I might have missed that name. I might have missed that name. I don't know if that was somebody's name or if you're just referencing that. Everybody on this list is from Poland. I'm not sure. Brian Sears. Very nice. Eliza Duda. Very nice. Any Jacobs? We got J Sec. But no Jacob. Justin Jones. I want to give a huge shout out to Justin Jones from Lionbridge. Shout out, yo. Shout out. So many Polish names right now. For real, for real. Yo, we got a couple Christophs coming in. Christoph Jezik, shout out. Christoph Polomsky, shout out. Yes, sir. Yo, appreciate the bits, Mr. ZNT Vlogs. You're saying you 100% deserve a cigarette after this? Maybe two. It's tempting. It's tempting. I will be going outside and at least having one cigarette. There's no question in my mind. I will be going outside and having at least one cigarette after the credits finish. And then I'm going to go get myself another drink. And I am going to have a snack. And I'm going to play some more Minecraft. If I want 2 cigarettes, I'm going to have 2 cigarettes, but I'm at least going for one. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. What font is this? Minecraft font. Excuse me. Zuzana Welkopolon. Nice. Unique. Good shit. Appreciate the bits, Mr. ZNT Vlogs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Curious where the majority of your people watching the content are from. Because I'm from Lithuania. Hey, good question, Gabiru. X Gaming. Good question. So when looking at my analytics, it's majority United States. Then right after that, it is, if I remember correctly, I want to say it's the United States, Canada, the UK, Germany, India, and then every other country is after that. I believe that's the general lineup for what, for viewer demographics for what country everybody is from. That's the general lineup. Now, granted, that's for my videos, not for live streams. I actually don't know the demographics for my live streams just off the top of my head. But for videos, those are the general demographics over the years. I hope it gets to the end and says, and players like you, that always makes me happy. True, that'd be pretty gas. That'd be pretty gas. Was there a Ben Jones? Yo, Jacob Trounce. I almost missed it. I almost missed it. I can't remember. I can't remember. A Jones Jacob? Did I miss a Jones? Did I miss a Jones Jacob? Did I miss a Jacob Jones? Did I miss a Jacob Jones? It was Ben Jones. Okay. I'm glad I did not miss a Jacob Jones. That would be really bad. I would have been like, damn it, we gotta watch all over again. That would have been too funny. But when I say that it's like majority USA, and then with Canada, UK, Germany, and then India, that all adds up to 60%. So the other 40% are made up of every other country around the world. And I think it also, I think one thing worth mentioning is that there are also very vocal countries that might not appear in my demographic analytics, but I know a lot of people from specific countries, like let's say Lithuania, watch, because they are very willing to say so. So it might not appear in the analytics, but I know that a lot of people are watching. Just because they're willing to say so. Representing Indonesia. Hey, yo, how's it going, Snowgen? How's it going, my man? Yes, sir. I gotta visit Indonesia eventually, I'm not gonna lie. Gotta go there for some clove cigarettes. What can I say? You know what I'm saying? What can I say? Oh, we got a little bit more coming on. Which country loves cigarettes the most? Ooh. Eastern Europe and China. I realize Eastern Europe is not a country, but Eastern Europe and China. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Because there's so many countries. Yo, appreciate the bits, Mr. ZNT Vlogs. You're just saying you would kill for a cigarette right now. I don't know if I would kill for a cigarette, but I could go for one right now. You gotta visit Poland, my man. I do gotta visit Poland. I do gotta visit. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Eastern Europe, China, and Southeast Asia. There we go. That's probably the correct way to put it, I'd say. And South Korea and Japan. And America. There are a lot of Americans that love their cigarettes. And Brazil. And Brazil. Are you rich? If I was rich, my background would be a lot nicer than a $20, like, screen off of Amazon. I have not seen any Jacob Jones, but I also haven't been paying attention for the last couple minutes. Ow. I was like, let me readjust. My legs. And I'm just gonna, like, put my legs up on my desk to, like, readjust them and, like... Oh, man. But, then I hit my ankle on the corner of my desk. Do a GeoGuessr stream? I've actually done one before. If you'd like to check it out, I highly recommend you do so. The VOD is up on YouTube under my Livestream page on Jacob Jones Money, of course. But I certainly am looking forward to doing another one in the future. Don't know when another one is going to be happening, but I do plan on doing more. So I enjoy playing GeoGuessr every once in a while. Was there somebody with the last name Hooker? Oh, shit. I missed that. Yo, Jagger Nast? Nice. And we got Jacob Jensen right above. Good shit. We got a couple Jakes. Got a Jason, got a Jeffrey, got a Jesse, got a Jessica, got a Joel, got a Jordan, got a Jorge, got a Joseph, got a Hosu, got a June, got a Justin. Good shit. Justin Moon. Good name, good name. Good shit. Jacob Jensen there. Close. Close to Jacob Jones, but not quite there yet. Mitch Dottie. Yo, good shit. Pope Kim, yo, the Pope worked on Minecraft? That's crazy. We got Pope Kim working on Minecraft. Hell yeah. Just saw your brother's first and last name? Hell yeah, brother. Is that Paul Baker? Is your last name Baker? Pope Kim is fire? Nah, for real, so fire. We got Tom Hins. Yes, sir. We got Zach Chan. Nice. Zach Chan. Nice. Development partner. Virtual City alumni. Very nice, very nice. And then there's more. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know. I'm not gonna try, Matt. I'll just embarrass myself. Yo, appreciate the bits, Mr. ZNT Vlogs, once again. You're asking if I'm regretting saying I would watch all the credits. I'm not regretting saying that I would watch all the credits, because honestly, this is something that, like, you just gotta do it once. You do it once, and you never have to do it again. And, like, you know, it's like a one-time thing per game. You watch the end credits once, and then that's the only time you ever get to play it on that entire map ever again. So, yeah. I have no regrets about having said that I would watch the entire end credits. I just regret not having a cigarette beforehand. And not getting myself another mixer beforehand as well. Those are the only regrets I have. Just looked up the credits on YouTube. The longest bit is 23 minutes. That's because they sped them up. 78 minutes. Oh, here we go. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Quoted from Unknown. Seven-and-a-half-minute poem section. Well, we already watched. There's a poem section at the beginning. Oh, there we go! There we go! Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Oh, my God! All right. All right. Yes, sir! I saw the clap redeem, my man. I saw the clap redeem. Yes, sir! Hell yeah, brother! We made it through the entire Minecraft end credits. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's fucking go. Good shit. Good shit. No complaints on my behalf. Hell yeah, brother. Man, oh man, I'm fucking hype. Fucking hype as hell. Alright, though, y'all. I gotta go take a piss. I'm gonna be straight with you. I gotta go take a piss. I gotta go have a smoke. And I wanna go get myself some mixer for my drink. So I'm gonna go do that in a minute. Oh my God, though. The entire Minecraft credits. That's kind of fucking nuts. That's kind of fucking nuts. Yo, appreciate the 2 gifted subs, Mr. Matt TMFG. Appreciate the 2 gifted subs, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. W Matt, my man. Appreciate the support. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am gonna go have a cigarette, and I'm gonna go get a mixer, and I will be back. I will, however, leave the Minecraft music on to have some background noise while I'm away, and I'm just gonna have my chair doing the live stream for me. So treat him well, chair. Don't be rude. Don't say the N-word. Thank you very much. I'll be back in, like, probably 10 to 15. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I'll be back. And then we're gonna get back to playing Minecraft, so make sure to stick around. Yes, sir. Yo, 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 how's it going? How's it going? Hope all y'all doing well. I am doing amazing. I am feeling so accomplished. Beat Minecraft for the first time. Watched through the entire end credits. Holy shit. That was a lot. Oh my God. And, you know, I'm thinking I'm ready for a celebratory drink, a celebratory Pepsi, and a celebratory snack. Got a peanut butter dark chocolate kind bar. Whew. No complaints on my behalf. How was my urination? You know, I feel like it was one for the nation. I really do feel like it was. It was pretty solid. Smoking, drinking, and peeing at the same time. Big ball of moves, you know what I'm saying? Big ball of moves. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Time to eat a burrito and drink a Modelo? Hey, yes, sir. I think... What do I want to do first off? I think first off, I'm going to take a sip of some alcohol, have a celebratory drink, and, I'm going to crack open my Pepsi, get my kind bar going, and we're going to chat for a few minutes. And then I'm thinking Get back to playing some Minecraft. I don't know how to get an elytra, but I'm thinking I might try to get an elytra now that we've beat the Ender Dragon. That might be what I try to do. That might be the goal. It's tempting, I'll acknowledge, it's tempting. Man, that cigarette wiped me out though, holy shit. I had an American Spirit Blue when I went outside. Oh my goodness, I am feeling buzzed. Both from the alcohol and the cigarette. My goodness. I'm going to go and crack open another lemon-flavored sparkling water from Wegmans. Take a sip of that. I think I'm gonna get my snack going. Yes, sir. Elytra from Shulker's, right? I think they're from End Cities. And then you can get the Shulker from End Cities too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, how's it going, M. Ratton? Hope you're doing well, my man. Holy crap, though. Big ball of moves going on during today's stream. For real, for real. Yes, sir. Whew. Man. I'm feeling so accomplished. Beat the Ender Dragon. Watch the entirety of the Minecraft. End credits. Having a drink. Just ate a kind bar. Man. No complaints on my behalf. Yes, sir. Smoking and drinking in the end. True. True. What are my goals for this Minecraft world? Ooh. I'd like to get out to 1,000,000 blocks. And if that doesn't take me an insane amount of time, I'd like to get out to 5,000,000 blocks and make a fucking huge, massive base where I like level a mountain. Or I make it on the mountain. Depends. But like 1,000,000 blocks, I want to get out to. 5,000,000 blocks is a hard maybe. That would be fire. I agree. I agree. That's going to take a while to travel. I fully agree. I fully agree. But how long will it actually take? I don't know. That's the question. Are you going to walk or fly? I want an elytra. And I think that might be what we do for the rest of the stream is try to get an elytra. But if I'm going to 1,000,000 blocks, I want to walk. Because Minecraft is a world where the littlest things matter the most. Where the littlest bits of terrain generation are the most interesting. And so as such, I believe that walking would be the optimal way to do it. If I wanted to travel, like once I've gotten to 1,000,000 blocks and I, let's say, want to travel back to where my base is right now, and I wanted to travel in the overworld, then I definitely fly. But going to 1,000,000 blocks, I think I would want to walk. Yeah. Build an Ender Pearl launcher. True, that is a good point. 1.2 million blocks would take you 3 days, 5 hours, and 12 minutes and 51 seconds. Holy shit. It would take that long? Damn, I didn't know that. Walk to 1,000,000 blocks and then fly to 100 million? I think 15 million is where the world border is, right? Isn't it? I feel like it is. I'm not sure. Overworld or Nether? It would be Overworld. I just find the Overworld to be much more interesting to explore than the Nether, personally. I saw somebody ask, what's my dream car? I actually own my dream car. It's a 1985 Mercedes-Benz W123 300D Turbo Diesel sedan. It is my dream car. I've wanted one ever since I was younger. And I'm very thankful to own one now. And I love it very much. What can I say? Other dream cars besides my W123, though. If I was looking at, like, sports cars, it would be Lotus Evora. For a truck/SUV, I would say probably a G-Wagon, 2-door, long wheelbase, panel van. If I'm looking at, like, pickup trucks, probably Land Cruiser Prado with the V8 diesel. If we're talking, like, hatchback cars. Ooh. Honda Civic EF. So there is a confirmed border. There didn't really used to be a border. Like prior to beta 1.8 and up until beta 1.7.3. You could reach the far lands, which were the theoretical border where the game starts kind of getting fucky. Kurt J. Mack recently reached them. It took him 12 years to do so. So that was the theoretical border that used to exist. However, you can go beyond the far lands to the far lands. You can keep going, kind of thing. But prior to beta 1.8, the world truly is infinite. But in more recent versions, they have made a true world border where you can't go beyond it, which is a little bit of a shame, I'll acknowledge. Man. I'm thinking we should probably watch a video on how to get elytras, because I have no idea how to get an elytra. I have no clue. So I'm going to watch a video on how to get an elytra, and then maybe we'll try to get an elytra, and that'll be the goal for the rest of the stream, like an elytra and a shulker. Because I definitely want like both of those before I start walking to 1,000,000 blocks. So I think that's going to be what we try to do for the rest of the stream. Excuse me. Alright, are we thinking just go right back into the end? Might as well, right? Might as well just go right back into the end, I figure. I'm not taking that back. Just in case I die, I'm not taking the dragon egg with me. That is staying there. I am not losing. If I lose the dragon egg, it's fucked. So we are leaving that. We're going to take everything else, though. Probably want a little bit more bread. And do I need anything else? My bow's good. Pickaxes are good. think we're all good to go. Don't even hover over. Nah, for real. Like, if I lose that, like, that's like the one item where you just cannot get it ever again in this world. So I am being extremely careful. But before we... Actually, I'm going to exit out of this real quick. Before we go back into the end, I am going to go ahead and just watch a quick tutorial on how to make, or not how to make, on how to get to where I can get an elytra. Yeah. Oops. Whoops. Trying to resize everything. End cities. How to find the elytra, hashtag Minecraft.
Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to find the elytra. First step is to go to the end. Get out of here. Next, absolutely obliterate the towers. There it goes. There we go. And destroy. This is going to take a while. Come here. Woo! Okay, now that you have killed the Ender Dragon, you get to go in this magical place. So you get a pearl and you just go, washong, and you're here. Yes,
Okay,
yes,
makes sense,
you
makes
should
sense.
Come across one of these. These end towers have a special surprise in them. Once you have made it in a tower, you have to do parkour and you have to get these guys. Yes, magical ship. Now that you have made it on the ship, there will be a magical surprise. Yes, now that you have this beauty on, you can fly. Let me teach you how to fly. Whoa, we made it. Now that you have your wings, I will teach you how to fly. You just jump and tap spacebar again, and you just go like this. Oh, and that's how you fly. Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to find...
I feel like I know how to get to the end city now. That was extremely helpful. Very glad I saw that tutorial. I honestly needed that. I like actually did need that that tutorial, I'm not gonna lie. But bet. Big bet. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. Let's see. Alright. So we don't have anything I care about losing in my inventory. I would prefer not to lose my sword, actually. So we're going to keep the iron sword on me, because I would prefer not to lose my diamond sword. That would suck. I like it quite a bit. And, let's hop back in. Bet. Alright, now we've got to find one of those thingamajigs where I can teleport through. So we got to find one of those things. And I think I see one of them right over there. I don't see any others. I think that's the only one I see right now. Yep, I think that's one of those. Bet. So I've just got to do an ender pearl through there, and we should be all good. Bet. Very nice. Just gotta get up there. I'm not gonna try to pearl through from down here. Bet. Alrighty, y'all. Are we ready? We are. Let's go. Oh, and there's like a beacon now? There's like a couple of them over here. What is that? What is that brightness? Let's get it though, no complaints. Alright, so we're not seeing anything right now. Just got these beacons over here. Place a couple torches. Place a torch right there just so I can see it easily. We've just got to get over this. I'm going to eat just in case an Enderman attacks me. Just so I have full health. And I'm going to hope that I don't get knocked into the end. Because that would suck a lot. And we're going to keep my cursor down. So I don't look at an Enderman by accident. And these coarse fruits are supposed to be like a good food source as well, I think. They also like teleport you somewhere, I think, as well. Let's see. We're looking for an end city. Apparently that's what we're looking for. Is that one of them over there? Is that an end city over there? I think I might have spotted one floating in the distance, or is that just an end island? I'm not sure. But let's see if we can find an end city. The lighting in the end is like so different. Like it used to just be like this, where it's just like very blank and dark. But like now it gets like brighter and more purplish every once in a while. Like that is very interesting. Can I just like plant these? No. Man, you literally just do teleport. Wow. Pretty interesting, pretty interesting. Save your coordinates, you're gonna get stuck in the end city realm. True, I probably should do that. That's a good point. Thank you for the recommendation, my man. I will do that real quick. So we are currently at and I will save the exact coordinates when I get back. But this should be close enough for me to find everything again. I bet. I've got them written down on this sticky note right here. Appreciate that, my man. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that. Definitely was a reminder I needed. Sadly, those were just end islands, not cities floating. Not seeing no end cities right now. Nice. Perfect. Let's see. Oh my god! That was so much closer than I would have liked it to be. Oh man. That was so much closer than I would have liked it to be. Bet. Let's keep going, let's keep going. We're trying to find an end city. We have not found one yet. I heard they're like not like common, but like common at the same... I guess uncommon is really the right way of putting it. What the fuck is this music? What is this, fucking Doki Doki Literature Club, bro? We're gonna keep going this way. Yo, wait, did y'all see my XP level? We're at 6-7 levels. Oh my god, bro! We're at 6-7 levels right now. Oh my god. I didn't even realize. Bro, that's fucking hilarious. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gonna start saying, what is this, Doki Doki Literature Club? Every time something doesn't go my way. As you should, my man. As you should. That is your God-given right. I don't know if I can pearl all the way over there. I doubt I can. Okay, I really need to start shooting those a little bit higher up. I really need to start shooting those a little bit higher up. Make sure your render distance up so you can see the end cities. True, I should put my render distance up. Oh, my render distance is on 24 chunks, so I think it should be all good. Do I have a favorite Studio Ghibli movie? I'd have to say Nazca Valley of the Wind. Technically not a Studio Ghibli movie, it was pre-Ghibli. Excuse me. But, favorite Miyazaki movie is Nazca Valley of the Wind. Favorite Ghibli movie is probably Lapid Cast in the Sky, I'd say. I am gonna need some more pearls soon, though. The good thing is there's lots of Endermen here. I ain't seeing no end cities, though. No end cities so far. We're gonna keep looking. We're gonna keep looking. Yeah, how's it going? B4NK1LL. How's it going, my man? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Oh, every time it's like way closer to the edge than I think it's going to be. Don't eat that strange fruit until you get into the overworld. I already ate one. Course fruit teleports you, right? Yeah. I am gonna need some more ender pearls. Go over here. Come on. Oh, it's a one block off, bro. I should stop doing that. I'm playing with fire by doing that. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Brave with the pearls. A little bit. I probably shouldn't be so brave. Did I ever see Boy and the Heron? I have. I saw it in theaters. It is very good. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We're gonna go this way. This is stressful. I agree. I agree. It can throw you into the void. Yup. That's why I'm trying to be as careful as possible. Let me put it that way. But I just don't feel like bridging out everywhere. That 6-7 about to be 0-0. Nah, for real, bro. For real. What's that light in the distance? It's very ambient. Very ambient. Oh! Oh! There it is! There it is! There's an end city. I found one. Alright, very cool, very cool. I don't know if I can make that pearl. So we are just going to try to bridge across as much as we can. Holding down shift, being very careful. Alright. I thought they were all gonna attack me for a second. I was like, what the fuck? Like, they all rushed towards me, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh, shit, we gotta get to another island? Oh, fuck. Alright. I don't think I'm willing to quite hop over there. I need some more stone. So this is a remix of an OG classic Minecraft song. Pretty gas. No ship time to dip. I hope there's a ship. I really hope there's a ship. They will need the flying boats. Can you not get, because my goal isn't just an elytra, it's a shulker as well, because I want a bunch of shulkers. So I can carry stuff with me to 1,000,000 blocks with that. Are shulkers in end cities? And also, how do you get a shulker? Do you just kill the things that look like shulkers that are actually monsters? Excuse me. Ooh. Alright, we've got 64 blocks. I don't think I can make that pearl jump. Shulker looking things drop shulker cells which are needed to craft shulker box. Okay, bet. Cool. Okay, cool. I don't think there's an end ship. I don't see an end ship. Ah, god damn it. God damn it. I don't think there's an end ship. I was really hoping there would be. Okay, is there anything I should know? Is there anything I should know before going into the end city? Level 67. True, right? Oh! These dudes can teleport? Perfect. What the fuck? There's still another one? Dude, don't make me look at you. Dude! Dude! Okay. Maybe I should have brought some milk with me. Exploring an end city for the first time right here, right now, baby. Ho. I think that was all of them. Maybe? I think that was all of them. What do we got? What do we got? Let's check the chests. Oh! Oh! Okay! Alright, alright! Oh! Yo! Good shit! Good shit! Curse of Binding. Okay, maybe. Okay, that's kind of gas, though. But, like, Curse of Binding. But I will take all of this, thank you very much. And I'm gonna go try to get those shells if I can. I don't see no shells. It doesn't look like any of them dropped anything. Which is a shame. It is what it is, though. Grindstone, that Curse of Binding chestplate? True. Right, food ready? Food good? And there's nothing up here. Okay, that was it. Alright, that was still okay. Like, I'll take it, I suppose. That's some decent loot. But, nothing terribly great, sadly. Which is what it is. Not a single shulker shell either. Guess the drop rate on those must be pretty nil. Well, I'm all out of... Oh, what's up, dude? I'm all out of ender pearls, and there's not another end city in sight. I am gonna have to... real quick. Supposedly 50% drop rate. I killed like 5 of them. We're gonna anger a couple more of these guys. Nice. 13 ender pearls, that should be good enough for the moment. Can't complain, can't complain. Good shit, good shit. Do I want to go for some more? I might go for some more. I missed one shell. Hasn't been 5 minutes yet. Let's take a look. Did I really miss a shell, though? I'm pretty sure you're fucking with me. I'm like 90% sure you're fucking with me. Nothing. Nothing. I didn't realize I angered, bro. That could have been very bad. I need some more blocks. Because I cannot leave that wood here. Didn't raise the shield once. Yeah, I'm really bad at using shield, I'm not gonna lie. On the wall higher up, trust man. Ah, it's okay. I'm not stressing. Right, I'm gonna get some more Endermen. I'm gonna probably need to make a new sword first. Probably want to make a new sword first, so let's do that. And diamond sword? Nah. I'm gonna just do an iron sword. And I'm gonna make a bunch of these guys angry and farm a little bit more pearls. And then we're gonna get out of here. After I destroy this wood over here. Very nice, very nice. Alright. I think we go with that much for the moment. And I'm going to go ahead and collect the rest of my wood back up. I think I'm going to go and crack open my celebratory Pepsi before it gets too late. It's 10:35 in my area. Probably shouldn't be cracking open my Pepsi at 10:30 at night, but I'm going to have my Pepsi, because we ball. Ooh, that is nice. Oh man, it tastes so good out of a can. In my opinion, sodas just taste so much better out of a can. Like, you just can't beat it. It just tastes so much better out of a can. What keyboard am I using? I'm using a Unicomp Classic 101, which was actually given to me by one of y'all, which I very much appreciate. Mix that Pepsi with some rum. I think I'm all good for the moment. I'm honestly feeling pretty good from the alcohol right now, so I'm just kind of chilling. Except for a Mexican Coke out of a glass bottle. They're so overpriced, though. Mexican Cokes, they're so good, but they're so overpriced. I was looking at my store, and I was like, bro, wait, hold up. It's $7.29 for 4 bottles. And it's not like the bottles are like 600 milliliters either. Like, they're like 200 milliliter bottles. And I was like, what the fuck? This shit whack. But, if you guys enjoy the whole real sugar soda thing, and you don't want to pay the money for Mexican Coke, real sugar, Pepsi, like Pepsi soda shop made with real sugar, that is a option. That is an alternative. If you like Pepsi or Coke, and you don't mind either or, then, the Pepsi made with real sugar, it genuinely, at Wegmans, costs the exact same amount as normal Pepsi, but doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it. Hate both Pepsi and Coke. Dr. Pepper for the win. I can agree with that. I mean, like, I don't mind Pepsi, I don't mind Coke, but I definitely prefer Dr. Pepper. Well, I think that's it for today's stream, y'all. We'll worry about getting an Elytra next time. I'm really not stressed about it. I didn't really lose anything much of importance, so I'm not stressing. It is what it is. Gravity Boy, Shield Gang, you said, you're saying you knew that would happen. Honestly, I'm not surprised it happened either. It was a matter of time, frankly put. Yeah. It is what it is. I ain't stressing, but... yeah. think I'm going to chat for a couple minutes, and that's going to be the stream right there. I think we're done playing Minecraft for today. What was that? 5 diamonds, a couple iron, and a little bit of armor. Tuzmer, you saying bro lost everything? Actually, I didn't. I didn't lose everything. I was just everything I set up for the that was just everything I set up for the Ender Dragon fight. So I only lost what I was already expecting to lose anyway, kind of thing. Like, it was good gear. Like, what I lost was good gear because I set up good gear for the Ender Dragon fight. But it was all gear that I was ready to lose. I was okay with losing all of that, and I lost it. It is what it is. I ain't stressing. We have the egg. We did not lose the egg, the most important thing. And as long as we did not lose the egg, we're good. We are good. So, it was only a matter of time until that happened. I've learned my lesson. Be a little bit more careful when throwing ender pearls. That's definitely something I need to be a little bit more careful about, but yeah. I only took what I was willing to lose, as you said, Matt TMFG, and I didn't lose anything of terrible importance. That's why I put the Ender Dragon egg away. We found an end city. No end ship, though. Didn't lose an Elytra. If we had lost an Elytra, that would have really sucked. But we didn't lose that. So, hey, I ain't stressing. I ain't stressing kind of thing. It is what it is. What I was saying, though... the Dr. Pepper comment. I was talking about that right before I died. Right before I died. They do make Dr. Pepper out of real sugar, apparently. Like real cane sugar, Dr. Pepper. I've never tried it before. They don't sell it near me. I gotta order it on Amazon. But apparently they do make real cane sugar. Excuse me. They do make real cane sugar, Dr. Pepper. And I genuinely have to try that in the future. I really do. But, yeah, I think that's enough Minecraft for the day. I don't think we're going to try to tackle the end again. And I think I'm just going to be chatting for the next, oh man, I'd have to say 10 minutes or so probably. I think that's going to be the goal. Yeah. Yeah. Real cane sugar Dr. Pepper is goated. Never had it before, but I do need to try it. Excuse me. Go get back up to level 69 before you end stream. That would only take me a couple hours. Just a couple hours. Hey, it is what it is. Did I die at level 69? Hey, it is what it is. I didn't die to the Ender Dragon, but what did I die to? My own stupidity. What a surprise. What a surprise. It's almost like Minecraft is realistic. It's almost like Minecraft is realistic like that. One level off? Ah, okay. Makes sense, makes sense. Is that a tall boy of Pepsi? Maybe. Maybe. Could be. Might be. Might be. Do I believe in Herobrine? I sure as hell used to. Let me just put it that way. When I was like 12 years old playing Minecraft, goddamn, I was scared shitless of Herobrine. I swear to God, I don't know if it was in a dream. I don't know if it was when I was awake, but I fucking remember seeing Herobrine. I remember seeing Herobrine in one of my worlds, and I think it's just like one of those things where I dreamed it, and then like I thought about it so much when I was younger that now I think it actually happened. But like, I swear to fucking God, I saw Herobrine in one of my worlds. But yeah. End pearls, not live a long time pearls. True. True. That is a good point. That is a good point. Soda. Joe Biden. One of Joe Biden's best quotes ever. Will acknowledge. Did I just fart? No, your mom did. Have I ever tried one of those original electronic cigarettes that replicate a cigarette with the glowing tip? Have I ever tried one? Never on video, but I have had one off video before. I've had one before, but not on video. Let me just put it that way. Yeah. It was years ago. Like I think it was like 5 years ago I had one. Used to hide gamer tags on the Xbox 360 Minecraft version and change to Herobrine skin to troll. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. One, I'm going to make a video on SNUS. Would love to have you take on it with your expertise. I've actually got a video on SNUS up if you're interested. Trying SNUS for the first time. Got a video on that on Jake fucking Jones. And, of course, I highly recommend that video. I don't do a lot of videos on SNUS. Oral tobacco products are just not really my thing. But I do have an video on SNUS up if you're interested. It's a couple years old, but it's up. When will I buzz the hair again, or is this my winter look? I'll probably buzz the hair again in like another month. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. BeamNG is one of my favorite games to just fuck around. It's so much fun. I fucking love BeamNG. I love BeamNG. I'm not doing a Five Nights at Freddy's stream. That's not happening. Not doing a Five Nights at Freddy's stream. I will just say that straight up. I will never, ever, ever do a Five Nights at Freddy's stream. Unless somebody donates $10,000 right now. Just kidding, just kidding. And then ENA again when she gets updated. I want to do more ENA streams. I really enjoy playing ENA. Dream Barbecue. Such a good game. Such a good game. Like, such a gas game. And I want to try speedrunning ENA Dream Barbecue more. Absolutely, without a doubt. Yo, appreciate the Prime sub. Von Oni. Appreciate the Prime sub, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Wait, I just realized, Penex Jr., did I do a clap? Did I clap for your clap redeem? I don't know if I did, but there we go. Yes, sir. I don't know if I did. I don't know if I clapped for the clap redeem, but there's the clap, my man. Yes, sir. Appreciate the Prime sub, Mr. Von Oni with two eyes. Appreciate the Prime sub, my man. Hope you're enjoying live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate the support. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not doing a Five Nights at Freddy's stream, though. I don't play horror games. I'm okay. I'm all good. The scariest game I will play is Minecraft. Or Buckshot Roulette. I would say they're about equivalent, honestly. It was seconds after you died. That would be why I didn't respond to it. Five Nights at Freddy's is barely scary. Your barely scary is like maximum intensity to me. I don't watch scary movies. The scariest movie I've ever watched has been Midsommar. Which is not a scary movie according to some people, but it's fucking horrifying according to me. It's a good movie, but it's fucking scary. I consider The Shining to be a horror movie, for context. That's my perception of horror. I don't like horror stuff. I don't like horror movies. I don't like horror games. I am A-okay. I don't even watch horror anime. Midsommar is freaky. It is freaky. It is freaky. It is really freaky. Can we finish Doki Doki for Halloween? I already finished Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, we already finished it. We haven't gotten, like, all the endings, but we have finished it. Umu Musume stream? I do need to do that. I do need to do that. I haven't played Umu Musume, but I have literally gone to a real horse race, so I feel like I should probably play it, not gonna lie. I'm not willing to put a single cent into it, but I will play it. I will play it. Have you seen Hereditary? No. I'm all good. I don't want to. I know of Hereditary. I have no desire to ever watch it. Same studio as Midsommar, I believe. Also hella freaky, yeah. Bot all gone, yeah. Had to get rid of the bots. Had to delete them, had to ban them. Had to do it to them, not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Cyberpunk 2077. Not sure. Maybe eventually, but I'm not going to say anything for sure. I don't know how long the story is. I've also still got to do a GTA 5 stream series. And Kerbal Space Program eventually. I'm going to rebuy it, but I gotta do that eventually. What about Junji Ito? Yeah, still too scary. Still too scary. I'm not even really much of a thriller person. Like, really tense thrillers. Like, I watched fucking Gravity when it was in theaters, and I went to a fucking mega IMAX and watched Gravity. That was a fucking horrible choice. Oh my fucking god. That movie gives me so much fucking anxiety, and it is the reason why I still haven't watched Interstellar. Gravity fucking scared the shit out of me. I got so much fucking anxiety from Gravity. Like, I wouldn't have even had that much anxiety if I was just watching it on, like, my phone. But, like, watching it in iMac, I was like, what the fuck, bro? Is John Wick a thriller? No, I'll just classify it as just normal action. Might have thriller sequences, but not entirely. I do need to watch Interstellar, though. I do need to. Did you ever finish GTA 4? Yes, sir. Got the entire stream series up on the YouTube. So got a playlist for it. Highly recommend. I feel like I gotta sneeze. We all good. Excuse me. My goodness. Thank you, Vaughn Oni. Thank you. Oof. Blade Runner. Blade Runner is good. The OG Blade Runner 2049. Good shit. Y'all know what isn't good? The new Tron movie. Because Jared Leto is in it. I will not watch the new Tron movie. It's not happening. I'm not going to watch it. Just because I don't like I don't like Jared Leto. I think he's a fucking piece of shit. I don't want to watch any movie with Jared Leto in it. So, I'm not going to. Jared Lamo. Nah, for real, bruh. For real. Never seen the Mortal Kombat movies. I don't know anything about them. What's my beef with Leto? Just a piece of shit human being. I mean, like, the amount of allegations against him are crazy. And then there's also the fact that he literally sent feces to his co-stars during Suicide Squad because he said, I need to get in character, and that's what the Joker would do. I think the Joker has enough self-respect not to send feces to their mortal enemies, let alone their co-workers. So, Jared Leto's just a piece of work, frankly put. Stuart Little versus Jared Leto, who would win? Probably Stuart Little, honestly. Probably Stuart Little. Just straight up. What one movie I was really impressed by recently, though, was the new fucking Marvel movie with, like, Black Widow's sister. Marvel Black Widow sister. What was that fucking movie? What was that movie? It was... Excuse me. Thunderbolts. Yeah, it was Thunderbolts. I watched Thunderbolts in theaters a while back, and I was actually really... It was actually pretty fucking good. I was like, Thunderbolts actually kind of gas. I was like, that's actually... I didn't have my expectations high. Ever since Endgame, I haven't really been watching a lot of Marvel movies because I was like, it's Endgame. That's the Endgame kind of thing. So I haven't really been keeping up with Marvel movies since that point. But I was pretty impressed by Thunderbolts. So I'm not going to lie. I thought it was pretty solid. Can't complain. Alrighty though, y'all. I think that's the stream right there. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching today's stream. I had an amazing time. Fighting the Ender Dragon. Chilling. Chatting. just enjoying everything in general. I enjoyed chatting with y'all. I enjoyed playing Minecraft, and I hope y'all enjoyed watching today's stream. If y'all did, of course, like, subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my website, and my Patreon all in the description down below. Go check it all out. And stay tuned for the next stream. Not sure when the next stream will be, but it will be coming up sometime in the future, I can say. Appreciate y'all watching. To the next one, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?